Still high. I mean, your decoration is in there, but that's pretty high. That's like, I mean, you could maybe move it back a little.
I tried that. It was still too high.
Oh.
Ah! All right, is that good?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Oh, ready, Teddy? Welcome to the show.
So late. We're so late.
We're not late. I feel like
It's 11:30.
it's kind of late.
11:30.
So what are we trying to do? 11 o'clock? 11 a.m.?
Yeah.
All right, 11 a.m.
Yeah, that's what we said.
And we don't really have like
What?
parameters. I'm just like, oh, I'll get there. It'll be fine.
Oh my goodness.
Whew.
I'm trying to remember
So
how
we're
to-
back in the sunroom.
Cold.
We're back outdoors.
Oh yeah, it's kind of it's cold in here. You warm?
Blanket.
Got a heater going?
Got the heater going. I got this blanket. Oh. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, let's check the audio. Audio check.
Oh, I didn't put the mic on. Womp womp. Oh, what am I doing?
Where is the mic?
Blanketing you too.
No, that's not the
That's
mic.
yours.
That's not the mic.
Ah.
Different end piece. So I do that. Let me I don't think we're live.
What do you mean?
It doesn't show us. It shows your Valentine's Day thing. Oh, the... Yo! It's doing the same thing like last time.
So what do we do? Do we wait? Are we patient?
It's been 2 minutes. And this was never like that before.
And it wasn't doing that before. It was going right online.
Yeah. So, it's weird. I mean, we can kind of talk, but...
Can't get too far into things. Cause
Right. We'll have a conversation with ourselves.
Yeah. Although it'll probably be a pretty good conversation. I feel like that's usually what happens. Like what everyone misses. It's like, oh, it's so.
Yeah, that's when we get all potent.
We were like
all
flowing
yeah.
and just. Man, my heart fell. My other hearts are up. That's plenty. You have a red couch.
It says it's private. So how do you get it out of private?
Private. Where does it say that?
Right there, right below. Private. So it says the title, and then underneath it says. All right, are we back? And the heart.
The balloon.
Yeah, the heart fell. Oh, we
All right, we are live.
Oh my God.
Welcome to another episode.
Nothing works around here. Nothing works around here. Welcome back to the day after Valentine's Day show.
Yeah.
AKA.
You wanted to call it the side piece day, but
That's
show.
also, I think that's yesterday, but
No, yesterday was
Side-
Valentine's Day.
no. So the 13th is Side Guy Day.
Okay.
And no, today is this.
Did you already run out?
Yup, we went and we got them 50% off. Freaking love it. That's what today is. Let me check to see if we're live. We are live. Well, let's check the audio.
Alright, so that's what it was. It like somehow became private at some point, and then the app was just stuck on private.
Audio good? Audio's good? Check. Audio's good?
The app was just stuck on private.
Check. That sounds good to you?
Yeah. You hear the echo?
Check. If I just keep saying check, like 5 versions of me.
Okay, so turn it off.
Check.
Now it's getting weird.
Now it's getting weird. All right, so we're good. Oh, I gotta per our
Another
notes.
episode.
I gotta keep my notes out. Per
On our
notes.
channel, Sibling Rivalry. I'm Lynn.
I'm Ray. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
All right.
What's today, Tuesday?
Today is Taco Tuesday. Yes.
Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday.
All right, so Ray and I have a new idea. we're gonna throw some topics into a bin, and whenever like I don't know, things go sideways or we run out of things to say, we'll like grab something out of there. It's like a little conversation starter.
Cool. So today's topic is, of course, love. Since yesterday was the day of love.
Love, 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 love.
Do you even know the history of Valentine's Day?
I do not. Can you share it with us?
I don't know either.
Oh.
Saint Valentine's. That's about it. That's all I know. I was asking you. Like,
I know it's a pagan holiday.
All of our holidays are pagan holidays.
I know. All right.
How many are you going to put in there?
I don't know. I'm just kind of like, we're not even going to need any of these.
We're not even going to hit watch. We're not even going to hit one. Are we doing this every single show? Save this half for next show.
Okay. Well, I'll save it in here. Where do you go?
Yeah, or even save this piece. Like,
there we go.
Save that piece for next show. There you go. And then, that should be what we can use. And then we're going to feel, like, obligated to, like, address all the topics.
Well, so we won't say them out loud. And then no one could be like, oh, yeah, let's go back to that one.
Hey, Tress, happy belated Valentine's Day.
Happy belated
and
Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's Day to you, too. I like the decor. Yeah. That's a little reason why we're late, too.
I got here and I was like, wait, I have to set up because we're talking about
the funniest
love.
thing is, so we had a little technical issue again. I was having technical issues. And so we were actually airing. And then we noticed that we were private. We weren't public. So we were just like airing to ourselves. And so we're trying to figure things out on the iPad. And then all of a sudden, her balloon that she had strapped up here just starts falling. So it was just like perfect. Like it fell down behind us. Everything was falling down. And yeah, it was just a hot mess. But we figured it out. It was a stupid button. So it was a stupid
look, the balloon
button.
looks better now.
Oh,
kind
yeah,
of.
there you
just
go.
tell it to heart.
Hey, it's the day after. It's like...
It was good yesterday. Here, I'm going to put this on your lap real quick.
Actually, today should be called X Day. Like, if you're trying to get back with your ex, now is the day that you should call her.
What? Who told you this?
I'm just thinking in my mind. I'm just saying, like you call, you pick up the phone, you be like, hey, how was your Valentine's Day? Hoping it's like a 50-50 shot. Like, either it was great or it sucked. So then she'd be like, it was okay. And then, there you go. Starts getting in. Get it in.
How was your Valentine's Day?
It was awesome. I spent it with my boys.
Nice.
Any day I spend with my boys is awesome. All right, so you talk. So this is all topics on love.
Yeah.
Like first love.
Sure.
Love at first sight.
Sure, we'll put that in there too.
All that corny stuff, right? That's what we're doing. You know, one of the takeaways from our off-air meetings was don't be corny, and I feel like we just went super corny this show. I was like, yo, I do not want to be corny like those guys on YouTube.
Oh, it's so funny. I was watching a movie and like these two characters kept making like those faces and like I definitely rewinded it and recorded it for you.
Yeah, the faces.
Yes.
Oh, I hate the YouTube face. Oh,
I gotta show them to you now.
for all the clip hearts. Oh, I hate it. Don't screenshot that.
Oh, you made it already.
I will never do those faces. Hell no. You're gonna go back and you're gonna edit it. I'm telling future you, don't edit those faces.
Let's see.
I hate those clip faces.
Oh, this is one. So this is one. Wait.
The show was making?
Yeah, watch.
Oh, the movie
This
was
lady. I'm gonna try and pause it. Hang on.
Just the faces.
Boom. That was for you.
There you go. Yeah, show them. Those YouTube faces. That's how you make it on YouTube.
There.
That's how you fake the algorithm. You got to show faces like that.
Wait, and then there was a second one. I'm telling you, I kept like rewinding the show.
So you know what you need to do? You need to take the clip, and every time we want to like do that face, we just do that, and then put whatever words is for that. And clip it away.
Right there. Boom.
What? Yeah, the two. What's going on in this video? Click and find out. What's going on here? Click and find out. That's hilarious. Oh man, that's hilarious.
Oh, my love called me. I gotta send her a message.
I'm gonna watch our show in the background to make sure I could see if we have any technical issues.
I have to send it to Mom. I have to send the link.
Yes, that too. Mom wants to be on the show. All right. Yeah, the heart's falling.
Jeez, I have like 8 YouTube channels on here.
Do you do, or
yes?
You're logged into 8?
So I made one for each of my children, and then I have mine, and there's this one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not quite 8, but it's a lot of them.
Okay.
Let me see.
All right.
Copy link.
So yeah, so they like the decor. It's all Valentine's Day. I don't know if I ever really liked Valentine's Day. Even when I had somebody to celebrate it with, I was just like, oh. I guess for a guy, it's just like, ugh. It's corny and it's high. It's like I don't know. It's hard work because like whatever you do, it's never gonna be enough. It's never gonna be enough. Do you like Valentine's Day?
I do like Valentine's Day. Hang on, I'm texting Mom. Hang on.
All right, send her the link.
I do like Valentine's Day. I like the cheesiness and I like the fact that like as a woman I get a bunch of stuff. Like it's a cute day.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh my god, so I did not write any love letters this year. And
You didn't do this?
I didn't do it! No!
You didn't do this? She made me do it! I really wrote the letter!
I'm glad you wrote the letter.
I wrote the
awesome.
one letter.
I feel like that was a moment of like reflection for you.
It was. I wrote it. It was dope. It put me in a good mood. I mean, I wrote it this morning. It wasn't for the 14th. I did it for the show. But, like, you didn't write the letter?
I didn't write any letters, and I feel so
procrastination.
bad.
I knew you weren't going to write any either. But I was
know
like,
what?
you know what? I'm going to write mine.
I'm going to pull the only card that I have to pull. So, my family experienced a death. And,
oh, my God. That was last week.
And I got distracted by that.
That was last week. You're going to keep pulling
Yeah,
that, like, all summer long?
That was it.
Jeez, that's messed up.
How many did I throw in there? 3?
I don't know.
That's plenty. That's plenty.
You want to jump into this? Or
Randomness.
Are we ready for this? Are we ready for the randomness of this episode?
No,
of this show?
don't pull that out yet. That's our popcorn for later.
Oh, so what do you want to do right now?
Well, I don't know. Now you made it awkward.
Awkward? Yeah, say something. Do something. What do you want to do?
Oh, man.
She was already off the rails.
All right. So I came in ready to talk about love. And I even, like, prepared for it. I watched a couple.
Wait, so Trish is saying, wait, I missed it. What's this? So what are you talking about? The letter? Like, the writing of the letter?
He's probably asking about the popcorn. What's with the popcorn?
Oh. All right, we'll talk about both. So the popcorn thing is we have topics of love in here. So when the show gets off the rails, we could kind of pull in here for like dead air and be like, hey, let's talk about this. Kind of keep us in direction.
Yeah, it's like conversation starters.
Yeah, conversation. Icebreakers. She came up with this. She was like,
icebreakers.
You know, when I went to my management class, we used icebreakers and trust falls. I'm like,
yo, have you ever done a trust fall?
hell no.
No.
I'll do one in a concert.
Yeah, I remember once.
I hope they catch me.
I remember once, I think it was like gym. I climbed the ladder. I was like 3 steps up. And I had to like fall straight back and like let my classmates catch me. I did it. I trusted them.
And then you crowd surfed with your classmates. And then it was like one of those like corny like kids movie. Like, yeah, Timmy did it. Were you Timmy?
No, es para tanto. It wasn't all that.
It wasn't all that. You take it away in the gym like, yay, Timmy, yay.
But yeah, I was one of them.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people wanted to do it.
No?
No.
So you
I was
actually
young.
climbed up?
I had to have been like 4th grade.
So you actually climbed the rope?
I didn't climb a rope. I like got up on the ladder and I fell backwards. Let my
Oh,
classmates
that's only like a
catch
few
me.
steps.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh,
it wasn't
okay.
that high at all.
Oh.
It was like there was a mat underneath in case I fell through.
See, I got all caught
there
up.
were safeguards.
I got so caught up in my story. I feel like Timmy's like got a whole backstory. He had to climb the rope. He was so scared of heights. And then finally he climbed it, and then the whole gym saw it, and he made it to the top. And then as he came down, he just like let go, and they all caught him, and everybody was like, "Yay, Timmy! Yay, Timmy!"
Your brain is really just like a series of movies.
It really is. It
All
really is.
blended together.
Sequence and how I'm cutting it. It's panning away so you can see the whole gym coming in. Feel happier, Timmy.
No, so speaking
Conquering
of
his
safeguards.
fears.
Speaking of safeguards. So I think love takes courage. You have to be willing to put your heart on the line and hope that the other person's gonna catch you, you know?
But do you really put your heart on the line?
I mean, you do. You let your guard down.
The way society is programmed, women are the ones that are getting approached, right? So it's like, who's really taking the risk at that moment?
Well,
It's
in
the
the
guy
first
who's going out
approach
there.
moment, but you don't fall in love. Just, oh my God, hi, you're so pretty. I want to talk to you. That's not love. That's
Well,
just
if
like,
you
oh wow,
believe
she
in-
looks good. I'm gonna go talk to
what
her.
about love at first sight?
That's something completely different.
How am I supposed to follow along here?
Like, I don't think love at first sight is what people say. Like, I don't think it's as literal as the statement is. It's not like love at first sight.
Hey, Fuzz! Welcome
Hola,
back to the show.
familia.
I'm telling you, Tristan, Fuzz, we love you guys.
Wait a minute. Weren't the comments popping up over here before?
They were, and then we
Now they're popping up over there. Where the mic is. Womp womp.
Yeah, it's like, well, wait, no, because you switched it. Because they were over there.
How did I do that?
I'll keep reading them.
All right.
It's all right. I'll keep going. Confusing me.
Damn it, where was I? I feel like it was really good. Putting your heart on the line.
Yeah, well, yeah, and then I was like, really? Because I feel like the men, and then, okay, so you're like, I was like, the
love
guy
at
has
first
to
sight.
approach,
Mm-hmm.
right? But then you're like, oh, love at first sight, and he's not really putting like, oh, I love you and all that. But what about when, like the, like in all the movies, the girl is like, plays hard to get, and you got to do all the acts of love. That's still the guy that's doing all that crap.
It's true. I guess from a woman's perspective, being in love is awesome.
being chased and courted.
You get lots of attention and lots of like moments of validation. Just validation.
Yeah, that's what it
yourself.
is.
Like,
Just
oh,
all
wow, this is
validation.
amazing.
The guy has like
No.
no chance. You just keep giving me the attention though. Keep giving me the attention. I love loving myself.
Some people are like that.
Yeah, no, I could never be like that.
That's crazy.
That's why it felt weird writing this letter. Once again, I'm going back to the letter because I wrote it. Did you write yours?
I didn't write a letter. No.
I was so happy too because I wrote Ray, me, myself, and I.
I like
See?
it.
I couldn't be like one of those people who are just like, give me more attention. Give me. I'm the best. Like, I couldn't be like that. Oh.
I am.
Are you?
Yeah.
You could get into that?
Yeah, give me.
Are you going to get a big head?
I'll go on Britney Spears.
So if this show...
Give me.
so
Give me
if
more.
this show actually picks up and goes and like we go, like you're really going to... It's all going to go to your head?
No, it's not going to go to my head.
Are you
I'm
going to
still
be
remain
insufferable?
humble.
That I got to deal with you? And I'm like, oh my God.
Well, no, so it's not going to be like, I'm going to change. It's going to
Technically, I mean, I am your older brother, so technically I can still kick your ass. So go ahead and change and be difficult.
Oh.
Be difficult.
We're going to pivot. All that negativity over there.
Be difficult. And watch a pillow come swinging at
Oh my God. All right, this is a good one. Love versus in love.
That is a good one.
Mm.
That is a good one. And I'll take this one. Because I could say with a clear heart that I still love all my exes. And I don't understand why people can't say this. Because if you are in a relationship and you're like, I love you, and then it turns sour, where does that go? That doesn't just disappear. That doesn't just disappear.
It doesn't. Your
that was
emotions are
energy.
still there.
That was energy that you created, right?
You
So
still feel for them.
right. Mm-hmm. So every time I think about my exes, I'm always like, I wish they find somebody. I wish they find happiness, because that's his problem now. But I love them, but I'm not in love with them.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So every one of my exes, like whenever I just think about them, like a memory comes into my head because there's good memories. I'm always like, look, I really do pray for them that they find happiness in life.
I feel like being in love is when you put like those blinders up,
Mm-hmm.
and like there's a lot of things that you
take.
Yeah,
because
you
you're
take.
in love. All the red flags that is going off, like the fire behind the building's on fire and everything.
Yeah, you're there and you're
like,
just making excuses. Like, oh no, but
he was in the eyes. The little Cupid still flying around because you're like, and then you like really don't see the person until you're like, oh my god, this person's changed. But I think that's twofold though. Like I think a lot of people, when we're in a relationship, in the beginning of a relationship, we try to give like we put a facade. Like we try to. They say we put our best foot forward, but I even think like we try to be somebody that we're not, to kind of like impress the other person. And then when we get comfortable with the person, we're just like, okay, I'm back to myself now. And then they're like, you've changed.
Wow, I feel like I can definitely like see where that's from. Like I've heard people say that often, and I can say I've experienced that where, you know, somebody's one way in the beginning and then as you get to know them, this is just like they're not the same person.
Right, because they kind of got comfortable with you.
Yeah, I feel like the guys are the ones that do that in their relationship.
No, women too.
I feel like
women
I
too.
mean, if you're
it goes
being
both
approached,
ways.
but if you throw out your example, how like, oh, guys are the ones doing the approaching and stuff. Like, if you're approaching me, it's because you already like me for me. So why would I be putting on a facade?
They like the image of you. Because nobody really knows. Even if they approach you, let's say even if they were courting you, right? Like they went through like in the movies, they went through all this journey to try to get your affection. They still don't know you. They're in love with the image of you. Mm-hmm. And then once they get to know you, the ins and out of you, you know, the negative parts of Lynn, right? That's when they start writing their pros and cons list, right? But in the beginning, it's just pros.
I think the mistake all my exes have made is they've never made this pros and cons list.
No, they did. They did. That's why they're your exes. They did. Trust me, they wrote them.
Oh, man.
All right, so Tris is asking, how was your Valentine's Day? So that was yesterday.
Yeah, so my Valentine's Day was good.
On a Monday.
It was weird that it was on a Monday, but I had multiple Valentines, so I was able to like cut up the day. And
okay.
So all right. So my first Valentine.
You do know that's called the 13th. You're not supposed to do it on the same day. The 13th is side piece day. Mm-hmm. Okay, the 13th is side piece day. Then like the 14th is main, and then the 15th is X. I'm making that a thing too. That's like the X, because you know if the 14th didn't go so well, you call them up on the 15th. Like, hey, how's it going? Like an Adele song.
This sounds like an awful advice.
No, it's like an Adele song. Seriously. Hello. I was wondering. Yeah, exactly. That's how it went. That phone call happened on the 15th. Just saying. You want one of these?
Now you have me singing Adele songs in my head.
Oh, I was gonna sing all kinds of songs today. It's just a corny. It's gonna be a corny show. Watch.
I mean, you just saw the movie Marry Me. That's Valentine's-y.
Oh, I did.
So back to Lynn's Valentine's.
Oh yeah, because I was gonna go into the movie. That's corny compared to what two.
I mean, it sounds awful, but it's not. So my first Valentine who got my evening was my daughter. She asked me like a month ago. I was like, oh, I see. She's like, I have to ask you before anyone else asks you. And then my second Valentine I hung out with like during the day. We had brunch. He like showered me with gifts. It was nice. My Valentine's Day. Yeah, it's funny because I ended up like falling asleep on the couch. I was like watching a movie with my daughter, and I fell asleep. Like I was just gone. I woke up, she was gone. My youngest was like riding like one of like his toys around the living room in front of me. I was like, oh my god.
And me, it was just quiet. I just hanged out with my boys. Any day that I can spend with my boys, it's just epic. Like, they're all growing up so fast.
They are.
I'm getting touchy. Don't get me there. Don't get me there. They're growing up so fast. What we did wanted to do was we wanted to go out this week, but unfortunately it was the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it was like Valentine's Day yesterday. Sunday was the Super Bowl. We had a Super Bowl party.
Yeah.
Which was nice. What did you have?
My impromptu football party.
But your drinks, the drink you made.
Ooh.
It had fruits in there. I like it. It was good. And it got me buzzing.
Yeah, I used frozen fruit instead of ice. Throw it all in the pitcher. I had rum in there, vodka. There was a lot in there. It was a nice mix.
It was a nice little fruit punch.
My first sip, I was like, "Oh, this is kind of strong."
Mm-hmm. And I'll be the first to admit it. I don't follow football. I like the commercials. Mm-hmm. I like the trailers for new movies, for the summer movies, because I was like, yeah, trailers. You saw me in the back. I was like actually watching them on my phone, the ones I missed. And then the halftime
show was awesome.
Yeah, the halftime show was good. Yeah. So that's
you know what, the halftime show made me reflect because like, you know, like you see like everyone's getting older, all like these artists that we know, and like you see like the signs of age. You know, they've put on weight. They've changed. So it's kind of like a moment of self-reflection. Mm-hmm. Because like as I'm like going on this journey of like trying to get healthy and, you know, working out more, like there are times where I kind of just don't want to work out. But I want to know like how far in advance they knew they were doing the halftime show. Because like
months.
And a few months, right? But it's not like they knew 2 years in advance to turn their health around, turn their life around. Yeah,
but they also have nothing else to do, so they can work out all day. Getting ready for the halftime show. Though 50 hanging up upside down looked fat as hell.
He did.
I was
upside
like,
down.
damn.
I was like, whoa. But then he stood upright, and I was like, oh, okay.
I am too. I got the tickets for Uncharted. And I'm kind of mad right now because 2 of my boys are not doing so good in school, so they're a little grounded. So they're off of video games just when the new PS5 Uncharted game dropped. Mm-hmm. And like I wanted to play it so they could see the game and then go see the movie, and that just kind of ruined my plans. But go ahead. Sorry. I already read the comments.
Well, how was your Valentine's Day?
Yeah, let us know in the comments. Let us know as we pivot.
Did you go out? Did you do anything? Did you stay in?
Yeah,
so a lot of ice cream.
I wanted to go out because I know like there's parties like forget your ex party. Mm-hmm. Like if you don't have Valentine's, you go out and they're shooting the pictures and stuff like that.
I've never heard of
I've been to parties. I've been to those. Yeah, in the clubs and stuff. And the girls, they're all like, fuck him. And I'm like, oh girl, don't worry about him. Let's have fun for tonight.
No, Lord.
Let's do it for tonight. They're like, fuck his ass. I'm like, damn, you took a lot of pictures. That's how you know, like, she like really felt a certain type of way about the guy. She found like every single photo and she brought it to this event where there's like one who's just like, all right, that's it. Like the one that they were holding on to. She got every photo. Like, fuck that dude.
Well, it also shows how much she cared for him because she was printing all these photos. It wasn't like she went to her printer and printed them all out so she could shred them.
I think you just dated me on that one. It's been a while since I've been to one of those parties, huh? You know, when nobody's printing out photos. So. Nobody's making photos anymore. Yeah, I guess so.
I had an ex once. It was so sweet what he did. So he, what? I don't even understand it.
Bob's Burgers, the movie.
That's coming out. I'll go see that. I like Bob's Burgers.
I didn't know that was coming out. I gotta look that up. There's a.
Or did he watch that on Valentine's Day?
That's what you did for your Valentine's Day? I don't know. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I don't know.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm saying though, if it's
because there should be in here self-love, man. A lot of people we don't take the time to love ourselves, treat ourselves. You know, like we were talking about that last Thursday, and you were like, most people don't get into relationships.
In a good place.
And I'm like, no, you said people get into relationships in a good place. And I was like, no, I think it's the other way.
No, people get into a relationship.
People get into relationships broken.
Right.
Hoping that somebody else will fix them.
They're looking for happiness. Yeah. They're looking to be, fixed. They're looking to be healed. And they jump into relationships.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. And so that's another reason why once the puppy love is all gone and over with, a lot of relationships just because it's like either you're putting too much work to try to fix somebody. Like, they don't want to be fixed. What are you doing? Said later this year, May.
Nice.
I feel like he's advertising. Like, we need a ticker down below. Bob's Burgers. See Bob's
like all
Burgers
upcoming
in theaters
movies
May
and
15th.
stuff and dates.
Yeah, exactly.
So I had an ex once, and he like made this huge like poster size framed collage of like photos of us like over our like first year. It was like our 1 year anniversary, and like this is like what he had created for me. And he was living with his mama at the time, so when he gave it to me, I was visiting him at his mom's house.
So it was a huge collage of like photos and all that?
Yeah.
Of just you?
Of just us.
Of just you guys?
Stuff we did like that first year together.
Okay.
And like I was like, oh well, I'll put it up like once we get our place, because we were looking for a place together. And I left it at his mom's house, and like that came back and like bit me in the ass years later. He didn't like that. His mom was in his ear like, oh, she didn't appreciate that. She left it there on the side. Like oh man, I caught a lot of crap for that. A lot of crap for that one.
So you were you were the girl that the moms didn't approve?
No, this mom loved me. She just didn't like that I did that.
Oh, okay. I was just saying, like,
no,
are you the one that's like, you're too, my son's too good for you?
No, actually.
Was that what moms were saying?
I have, you know what? I think I've been on both sides of that. Because I had a boyfriend in high school who broke up with me because his mom didn't like me. And, yeah, that was like his reason for breaking up with me. He was like, my mom said I can't date you anymore. Fucker. And then I had another boyfriend.
On the other, if it was on the other spectrum, right? Where it was a woman saying like, hey, I can't date you. My dad doesn't want me to date you anymore. I can understand that. But if a guy says it, my mom doesn't, like, dude, you're a punk. Like, that's all I can say. Is like, man, you a mama's boy. Like, you don't need to date him anyway. Can you imagine that marriage? Like, fast forward. Like, everything you try to do in that marriage, he has to check with the mom.
I see that like in movies when guys are like, oh, my mom. I'm like,
like, God, you need to grow up. You need to cut that umbilical cord twice.
But also, you need to have enough. You need to be able to self-reflect and see if like your mom really is looking out for you. Because like if your mom's just telling you like, hey, that one's not for you, like she could be seeing something that you don't.
Correct. You can't be stubborn with not listening to people who are pointing out the red flags.
Yeah.
Because the hope of, oh, they could change, or the hope of, oh, hi, welcome, Silver, welcome to the show. Hey.
Good morning.
Good
Afternoon.
morning.
I don't even know what time it is.
Yeah, well, wherever you are. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Oh,
welcome to the show. We're talking about
the
love and Valentine's Day.
Belated Happy Valentine's Day.
So I had another boyfriend also in high school. So this was in high school when like the mom didn't like me, had to break up. All right, we were kind of young. I get it. I had another boyfriend in high school, broke my heart. I tell you, he did.
In high school?
High school.
You're too young to know.
High school. No, he broke my heart.
You're too young to know.
He broke my heart. And his mom told him that I'm always gonna be the one that he let get away. I'm like, yep.
You're
right. You right.
You know, I feel like I'm there. There was one that I wasn't ready for.
Yeah.
And I realized that. I'm like, look, if she walked into my life now, I feel like I'm more mature to deal with that. But yeah, she was good. She was good. I guess I wanted more. I don't know.
That's a good point too. That's a good point too. Like not being ready for something. Because I feel like I was in a good relationship when I wasn't ready for it. And
yeah. Just the right relationship at the wrong time.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
Yeah.
The right relationship at the wrong time. We are related. Yes, this is my sister, my little sister. And so why don't we do the introduction since we got new people watching?
Yeah, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, our channel, Sibling Rivalry. I'm Lynn.
I'm Ray. And yeah, we're siblings.
And we get together, we go live twice a week. And we're just trying to spread positivity. We want to share our vibe because we realize that the world is in a very negative place.
Yep.
But we were brought up differently, and we just have a different kind of energy that we want to share, and we want to connect with people. And anytime you hop on, we're gonna be reading the comments, going back and forth.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like, we want to evolve this show that it's not just our show. It's you guys too. Mm-hmm. It's a show for you guys, right? So I think we're working on maybe doing like a call-in advice show, so that you guys can like chime in. Hopefully, we'll try to do that on Thursdays. We're still working on it with like StreamYards. We're on Streamlabs now, so we're just trying to figure out our footing in this whole YouTube thing. But the one thing we don't want to do, we want to be positive.
Yeah.
And also, we don't want to be
corny.
Yeah, we don't want to be corny. I'm just saying, I just don't want to be. Oh, why am I doing it? I'm gonna do it. You're gonna clip it. You're gonna clip it. No. That's the anti. Put a circle around that. Don't go clipping the before.
We were showing them earlier. I have to pull at least one of them up. So I was like watching a movie, and I saw somebody do one of the. Oh, it's right there. Perfect. I saw someone like do the face. I rewinded it just so I could like capture it for Ray. Look, the two on the sides.
What's going on there? You gotta clip. Look. You don't know what's going on. You gotta clip the video now to see. You gotta find out. Oh, I can't. So that's our mantra. Be positive and don't be corny. That's gonna be on a t-shirt. Be positive, don't be corny. Love it. I love you guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for sticking with us, watching. If you haven't yet,
subscribe and hit the bell because
like, comment, subscribe.
We go live like late morning. It's not like a specific time.
And it's always because we're having technical difficulties. I thought the iPad was gonna make things so much easier.
It'll be funny if we switch to like a laptop or something.
And everything works.
And everything's just fine.
Everything works. Yes, Trish. Yes, I know. I saw the comment before. I didn't want to interrupt her stories because of my magnificent socks.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
But I knew you put this thing too high because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get up here.
I do Mom's kick. Wow.
All right. So these are crazy.
These are pretty cool. I think I can like grab this off and like show off these socks too.
Yeah, these are crazy today because we
got
some words.
All right.
We got some words going on.
All right, well, you get your feet comfortable.
You're going to take it down?
Yeah, I'm going to take down this
whole
whole
Trish,
thing.
we're doing this for you. Don't laugh at my hairy legs. My hairy pale legs.
All right, let me see. Oh, my hand's in front of the camera.
All right, so can you see the words on this one?
Fire. On your toes, right?
It?
Fire.
No, yeah, right. No, read the tattoo.
Stop moving.
Read the tattoo.
I'm trying. Say hello to my...
X.
Oh, X. I thought I was going to say something else.
That's what I'm saying, because today is X Day. And what does this one say?
Wait, I can't do it. I'm not good with the camera. Little friend. All
right. That's it. So these are actually tech socks. That's a tech company that when I went to Vegas for Black Hat DEF CON. It's what I do. Or what I used to do.
Good.
All right. Nice. You like those? I'm telling you, today is X Day. If your Valentine's Day was lame, that's okay. Call her up today. All I'm saying. Or call him up today, It might have been lame too. I know I need a tan, Trish. You said that last time. Damn, look out, Trish, look outside. There's snow out here. I'm as white as the snow. What do you want from me?
It doesn't look like that, though. The sun is shining. There are flowers. You can see some green outside. What do you have, some evergreens out here?
He's triggering me. I need to
What's
say
crazy
space.
is there's green right here, but if you look that way, you see nothing but death. Dead trees.
Man, I know I need my tan. I know I need my sun.
I'm getting some more sun next week.
How do you do? Because she's cheating. She got a friend in Miami, man. She cheating. You cheating. 88 here. Oh, man, where you at? Our balloon is not deflating. It's tied to behind the scenes. she didn't really tie this really good, but in her defense, the balloons that are holding it up are dying are losing the helium already. They're old birthday balloons. Okay, all right. So yeah, that's why.
I saw like a little straw.
That's why it's falling.
It's just my hat.
We try to make it work, but it's not happening today. It's not happening today. So we'll just toss it back there. See, even when we try to go corny, it doesn't work. It's just not meant to be.
But these hearts look good.
Please. They do look good.
Yeah.
You did a good job with that.
Yeah. It's very subtle, and you have the red chair. This is perfect.
Valentine's Day, I froze like a popsicle. Yeah, me too. That's why I stayed at home. I ain't trying to be out there. It was cold.
Yeah, it was like 12 degrees out.
5 degrees.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
No. 88, man, you're lucky. Wherever you are right now, man.
Enjoy it.
Have a drink for us later.
Right? Enjoy it.
Shout out, give us good luck. So, I don't know if you guys been following the show, but I wrote my letter. You wrote yours?
No.
You were supposed to read it.
I didn't write any.
You were supposed to read it. We were supposed to read letters.
You stayed at home. It was 85. It was. What?
Where I live. Oh, man. You know the heating bill if I had it at 85? Good Lord. I'm suffering in there. It's like 63 right now.
I don't think he's saying his heat is at 85. No way.
Yes. Pour some out for the ones that I can. Yep. Mm-hmm. And then if you're going out drinking tonight, buy us a drink. You drink it, though. But buy us a drink. Wish us luck. Because we're trying.
You could just cheers us. Buy your drink. Just be like, Tilden and Red.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. That'd be dope if they actually did that.
Right?
That'd be dope. I'd be touched.
Yeah, you see it was 85 outside, not inside.
Oh, I don't know. I thought you said at my home.
It could be 85.
I'm like, you never know. What if he has like his grandparents over and they jacked up the heat? I don't know.
I mean, it could also be 85 inside if he has no AC. Just have the doors open, windows open.
I gotta keep this close.
Same temperature.
We're trying to get structure in this show.
All right, what are we doing? We're grabbing another one?
Do you? You want to grab another one?
Let's see what else we got in here.
Man, you popping and blinging over there.
Am I? Oh, yeah, my phone's going off.
Okay. All right.
Ooh, it says... Broken heart.
Broken heart.
So sad.
You gotta have your heart broken.
Yo, broken hearts suck.
But you gotta have your broken
Shit
heart.
Sucks, man.
You gotta get your heart broken. It's part of living. Live and let live. Especially if it was like a really long relationship, and then you get your heart broken. It's like it's a good time to reflect. Reflect on the whole thing. Like you gotta have your heart broken. You're looking at me like you.
You don't have to have your heart broken. That's ridiculous.
No,
you don't have to have your heart broken.
You do.
Your chances of having a broken heart is very large. It's very great. You want to hear a fun fact?
Go ahead. Hit it. Oh, Silver has the fun fact.
Yeah.
I thought you had the fun fact. I'm waiting. Okay, go ahead. Hit it.
No, but you know what? I will share a quote. I think I wrote it down. I hope I wrote it down. It was a quote that.
Silver, my man. There you go. I told my crush I liked her yesterday, and she said she liked me too. Hey, there you go. Yo, congrats, shout out. That's perfect. That's awesome, my guy.
You know how excited he is.
Yeah, thank you. And then you coming on to our show today, bringing that positive energy. There you go.
That's what's up.
There you go. No broken hearts there. There are no broken hearts there. No, but I think you need to have your heart broken. I know it sounds bad, but there's a lesson to be learned. And not everything in life has to be positive.
That's true.
So you learn from the negativity. Like, yeah, it sucks in the moment, but learn from that. Like, that's my way of being optimistic in life. Like, whenever life gives me a hard time, I take away from it.
Right, you're supposed to learn from it.
Right. So,
but you don't have to have a broken heart. That's awful.
But not everything is
but there are people
tales.
But there are people who maybe like meet in grade school and they stay with each other the rest of their lives.
Yes,
that's
beautiful. But those are the outliers, and those make great rom-coms, right? They make great comedy movies, right? Or romantic comedy movies. But the reality is that's not what life is. Like we're not you're not always gonna the first person you date be simpatico for the rest of your life. That's not always going to be like that. And so you ought to take in, if you weren't the asshole in the relationship, learn why you were the one that was mistreated in the relationship, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's always how it is. It's either because I've been in relationships where I've been the asshole, right? Like I said, I was with the right person at the wrong time.
What?
And then there's relationships where I got shitted on. And then I ask myself, why? And it could be, because I had loose boundaries or whatever, right? So you got to learn from that. What were you going to say? I feel like I took this. I just ran off.
No. That's great. I am going to share a quote. It's by Dante.
Oh, Dante. Oh, shit.
Settle down.
Dante's dropping the iPad over here.
There is no greater sorrow than to recall in misery a time when you were happy.
Oh.
Read it again. There is no greater sorrow than to recall in misery a time when you were happy.
Do you know that I was that online they say for you to get over bad memories, you're supposed to think of them when you're having a good time?
Really?
Yeah, but that's what that's saying. Like, don't do that. That's what you say. Like, no, don't do that.
You know what? You know what else I wanted to do today? Just because I've never done this, and I feel like it'll be fun. I just want to be like, he loves me. He loves me now. Oh, you're putting the bucket out? You're all over?
Yeah. Throw him in there.
He loves me. He loves me not.
Oh, shit.
Right.
Who's it for? No, you got to keep going.
We will. It'll be here all day.
No, because you don't even know what you left off on.
Yeah, I do. I'm always going to do 2. I'm going to do an even number. I think we're out of these things. I need to put more in.
You ran out of the topics 10 minutes. Yo! I wasn't ready for it at the time.
Right.
Right? So I think it's just how, with everything in the universe, it's all random.
Yeah.
So you could find it early in life, not be ready for it, and never see it again. Unfortunately, I'm hoping that's not my story, but it could be like that. It's just a way for you to realize that no matter what happens in your life, you shouldn't get, and as corny as this is gonna sound, you can't give up on love.
Right.
You just can't give up on it.
Right.
You know?
And I've said so many times.
If you're gonna be optimistic, you can't give up on it. That's it.
I've said so many times, oh man, I'm never gonna love again. But I don't know. It just creeps up on me. It's like that Fergie song. Oh my god, when the Fergie song comes on, it doesn't matter what mood I'm in, it Fergie automatically puts a smile on my face.
Well, you gotta look. I'm thinking about the Beatles right now. It's like, all you need is love. That's it. That's all you need.
You definitely just aged yourself.
Yeah, no, that's it. The Beatles are classic. Shut up. I'm not that old. That's like Mom's generation. Where's Mom? Is Mom here? All right. Well, man, you guys are typing today.
That
all
was
right.
the Fergie song. It's the first time
that's
this
more
thing's happened to
aging
me.
you right now. Go ahead. Sing
This
the Fergie.
love struck thing.
Because
I like serious relationships, and a girl like me don't stay single for long. Because every time a boyfriend and I break up, my world is crushed. I'm all alone. The love bug crawls right back up and bites me, and I'm back. I just can't help it. The girl can't help it. Oh, baby. I love that song.
Oh, man, there is... The comments are
Yeah,
going.
scroll. You gotta scroll.
I'm trying.
Where's your
My
iPad?
eyeballs. Oh, yeah, that's right. My iPad.
It could be right there.
Yes.
Nice
Instead
and
of me
comfortable.
all up in my face. Everybody's looking at my nostrils.
Do it again.
Come on, guys.
He loves me.
He loves me not. He don't love you.
Oh, I grabbed 2.
Oh, you broke it.
He loves me. He loves me not.
Oh, you broke it. All right.
You don't have to do the audio.
No, I'm muting it. Stop. Jeez, let me get in. What are you doing? It's the one with the crying face. Oh, Silver said, my old girlfriend moved about a year ago. She was my first kiss. A lost love. A lost love.
My first kiss. I've been at this for a while.
Oh my goodness.
I love love. I love the new love and falling in love. I love seeing love. I love hearing about love. I love reading about love. I love it. I feel like love is so important in life. And I'm like a firm believer of like to have
Silver-
love and loss is better to have like not love
Silver
at all.
also sent a cat in a box.
Meow.
I don't know what that is. That like a Fergie thing?
Is that a cat in the box?
That looks like a cat in a box.
Oh, that is a cat.
Or a ghost?
That's hilarious.
A little white
Oh,
puff?
it's a little
Is it
cat.
Kirby? Is it Kirby?
Kirby's pink.
Kirby. To get rid of bad memories, some say drama therapy works. Imagine recreating the worst moment in the world, like a play or a movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought. Like you go and you reassociate those memories, and then like with some. That's what like I was reading online. Like you take bad memories, and then you like not act them out, but kind of relive them. But when you're in like a very more positive atmosphere, to kind of like just like let it go.
I mean, I think whether it's in a good way or a bad way, I think that reflecting on what has happened is so important to getting past it, to healing from it. You have to like replay it in your mind, and you have to, you know, analyze it, because that's what you need to heal.
Yeah, you gotta heal.
Yeah.
You gotta let yourself heal.
And you also have to learn from it. You can't just pretend it didn't happen. Like, no, learn from that shit. Figure out why it happened. You know, like, did you let yourself be vulnerable, or did you, did you think too highly of yourself? Like, whatever it was, what happened?
Mm-hmm. So Fuzz Aldrin, going back to your song, said my song is Pussycat Dolls, Stick With You.
Stick with you. I need you to sing it. I need you to sing it.
It's not the call-in show. How's he gonna sing it? And we can't play it because of copyright.
Yeah.
Damn.
Stick with you. I'm gonna listen to it later though.
I'm gonna make my own. It went something like this. I want you to stick. No, it's Stick With You. I was like, stick with me. Stick with you. How would a Stick With You song go? Girl, I wanna stick with you.
By the Pussycat Dolls. Come on.
Oh, come on, man. I'm trying over here. I'm trying. All right.
Oh, I've heard this song.
Oh, you got the lyrics?
Yeah.
Can you sing it?
Oh, I might not. What is this, karaoke? Hang on, I have to think of like the tune.
I want to put some context behind you. So you said the words to the other one and it brought me back. You just said the lyrics, right? And now he said this song. It's his Valentine's Day song.
Nobody's gonna love me better. I'm gonna stick with you forever.
Okay, I kind of think.
Yeah.
I remember that
Nobody's
song.
gonna take me higher.
Okay,
I'm gonna stick with you.
I think I might.
You've heard
that
it.
song.
You've heard it. Aw,
Oh,
I
Silver, go ahead. Take care of your
appreciate it.
business. He said his crush right now
Baby.
wants to FaceTime him.
Ooh,
So, Silver, we know what you gotta go
adios.
take care of it. We love you.
Adios.
Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the love. And hopefully you are nurturing a new love.
That's what's up. Aww.
Yeah.
Aww.
So we'll just go back to some of the comments. So Silver said that was sad. Her parents had to move and took her. She couldn't convince her to stay with me. Of course not. That's their baby.
Oof.
But it wasn't meant to be because now you got somebody new. See, everything happens for a reason. That's why I'm like, look, the universe is random, but it's also not. So it's like it puts the right people in your life at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how it is. Like, there's lessons to be learned.
No, it's they don't put them in your life at the right time, because then what about like when you find something but it wasn't
It's
the right time?
right for it may not be right for that relationship. It may not be right for that person, but it was right for the lesson you needed to learn.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why it's
I
random and chaotic.
I have learned like
but it's also
big life lessons from my relationships.
Yeah.
And like I say, I've had a lot of them, but I've had a lot of like long-term relationships. Like most of my relationships last around 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, during that time, like I get to know these people, you know. I build memories with them, and they break my heart. They suck.
That's why I say like you can never stop loving them. Like you could love them, you just can't be in love with them.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like love them, wish them the best. Let them be somebody else's problem. Because I definitely have a few. Let them be somebody else's problem. That's fine. But if I'm thinking about them, I'm not going to wish ill will towards them.
Right.
Like, we do have some kind of good memories, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, it is what it is. Oh, so they were going back and forth. So he was like, he couldn't convince the parents to keep him. She couldn't convince her mom, and then Trista asked, "Were you financially stable to support her?" And that's where it ended. Which makes sense. It's like, you know what? I understand. Like, some parents, they're always going to be protective of their children.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, like you broke his heart. Mommy doesn't like you. Mom doesn't like you.
I don't think I've broken anyone's heart.
Hey, dude, you left his photos at his house.
I didn't break his heart.
He made you a collage.
Relax.
He made you a collage. He put in the effort.
He did put in a lot of effort, and I did appreciate it. I just, in their eyes, I didn't, because I didn't take it with me when he gave it to me.
If that was a rom-com, that would have been the scene of the montage, where he's going through all the photos and then going back through all the scenes of your guys together, and he's putting the whole thing to try to win you back.
He loves me not.
You're the evil one. It's okay. He found somebody else. He found the right one. You were the wrong one. Is there any more topics?
More like... I can't even say. I guess I moved on. And he's still doing the same shit he's been doing.
Yeah, but he's doing it with somebody else who accepts him, right?
Yeah, so he's someone else's problem.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But at least, you were the wrong one. It's okay to say you were the wrong one.
I was the right one. He fucked up.
No, you were the wrong one for him. That's it. It's okay to say that.
He loves me not. But it's not. That's not what it is.
You're going to say more, or are you going to keep going?
No, I'm going to continue until they're all done.
The suspense.
It's getting so small. It doesn't even look like a rose anymore. It looks like one of those other flowers.
You want me to, spoiler alert? Spoiler alert, he doesn't love you. Spoiler alert. That's how the story ended.
He loves me.
Spoiler alert.
He loves me now.
Oh, God.
He loves me. He loves me now.
I'm taking away. Enough of this. It's too corny. What's the next topic? It's too corny. What are you doing? New love. Okay.
We were just talking about new love. Silver, was it?
Yeah.
Silver?
That's right. Yeah.
Silver's got that initial, oh my gosh, she wants to talk. You know?
It's great.
That excitement.
The puppy love. That's what you got right there.
Mm-hmm.
To have that puppy love.
Yeah.
Right? That's why I don't think you could ever give up on love, because there's always a potential to find new love.
That's true.
And always feel like the butterflies again.
But there's a time to, receive love, and there's a time where you just have to heal from love.
Well, that also goes into self-love too.
Yeah. Like
loving thyself.
I definitely think that's a huge thing. I see in my life, when my heart got broken, I jumped into a new relationship, after my first heartbreak.
The rebounds?
Yeah.
Did they know they were rebounds?
No. Oh, I didn't even know they were rebounds. I didn't even know what a rebound was, It was my first time. But, where was I going with this? Jumping into new love. Oh, self-love. Mm-hmm. But, when I reflect back, I feel like if I would have just focused on me and, learning who I was, as a young adult. Somebody better. I definitely would have went down a different path.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are on the right path. No, you gotta, and the funny thing is when people are in relationships, mm-hmm. the most important thing they forget to do, and that's self-love.
Yeah.
You gotta take the time to love yourself while you're in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's gonna make the relationship stronger. Because if you love yourself and you have your boundaries, you have your standards, mm-hmm. and you see this person is just not fitting into your narrative or your story, then you'll cut them loose. Mm-hmm. Or you're gonna be, if you don't, you're gonna be, you don't self-reflect, you don't self-love. You're gonna be like some of these people who are with somebody, and half the time they were with them, they were breaking up with them.
Right.
And they were, together for 4 years, and those 2 years, the last 2 years, they were trying to break up with each other. Yeah. Because a lot of people do that. A lot of people are like, I put in so much effort into this relationship, it has to work. Mm-hmm. It's like the sunk cost. I sunk so much time into it, I gotta keep going.
Yeah. And
it's like, do you really want to be like that? I don't know.
I have a friend who's going through that too. She's been with somebody for 20 years.
Which?
20 years.
Ugh. I thought I was bad.
Yeah.
I thought I was bad. 'Cause each one of my last ones,
Ooh.
I'm definitely monogamous. Like I'm dedicated. I was like 8 years one and like 8 years another one. I'm like, oh God, I need 8 years of me loving myself.
Yeah, you just need 8 months of loving yourself, and then you'll be good.
No. I need to take a break. God, that's longer than some marriages.
Yeah.
Like, what's the average like marriages? It's like 5-6 years.
Yeah, it is.
Jeez.
That's awful.
And like, I honestly do feel like for both of them, half the time we were breaking up. And at some point, it's just like a Band-Aid. Just rip that shit off. Be like, look, this ain't working. You know? No fault on either one of us. It's just not working. You're who you are. I'm who I am. And we got to go different paths.
You know, I thought I had, like, gotten, like, to a point where I have enough self-respect to, like, walk away from something that's not, no longer, like, beneficial. And so, like, in my one relationship, I had, like, a really, like, deep conversation where I felt like I had gotten through and, like, he understood what I was saying. And, you know, I didn't see much change after that conversation. And I had a second one, and after that second one, I ripped off the Band-Aid. Because I noticed, like, hey, like, this...
just didn't care.
We're not on the same page here.
Exactly. And that's where, like, you have to be comfortable in yourself to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Like, you had enough self-confidence in yourself to be like, this ain't going anymore.
Yeah.
Where a lot of people who you know, get into relationships, they're coming from a bad place, a weak place, right? They think the other person is going to fix it. Then they spend all this time together, and then the other thing is like, oh, I don't want to be alone.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not going to be alone. I don't want to be alone. It's like, so no new love for right? No, I wouldn't say that. Right now, I'm enjoying myself. Mm-hmm. But I think if it happens, it happens.
Right.
Like, I literally went, this weekend, there was the Death on the Now, which is a sequel. I got to go see that. There was that Liam Neeson movie that we saw the trailer at your house, which looked badass. Which I even called the music they were going to play in it. Was it? Can you feel it coming in the air tonight? I was like, yo, the trailer. I was like, ah! I was like so sold with the trailer. But what did I go see?
Marry Me.
Go ahead, sing it. Marry me. Yo, I was like, I don't know. I'm a cornball in that sense. Like, I like rom-coms because I do believe in love. So, will new love, is that out there for me? I don't know. We'll see it. How about you? Because they're asking. It says right there. How about Lynn?
Lynn carried
J-Lo! Yes, J-Lo. Yo, I think she was, in that movie, she was playing like she's 35 and she's like 50. And I'm like, damn, she figured it out because she's still looking good.
Yeah.
I'm like, good on her. More power to her.
You know how hard she works for that?
Yeah, I know. But that's all she has to do. Like, she got a guy who wakes up, comes and like, yo, let's go do that. It's
time to do this.
Yeah, imagine that kind of lifestyle. Like, we have the time, we just don't have the resources. Oh, yeah, I want to see that too. So the Daily Wire is kind of like a more conservative voice out there on YouTube and like their news. And they're going kind of against the narrative that's out there right now, like the whole woke, message narrative out there. Mm-hmm. And so they started their own production company, which is kind of cool. So a YouTube channel, like a bunch of YouTube channels, they're getting bigger, and they kind of that came together and created like their own, like now they're making movies. This is their second movie. Yeah, this is their second movie. Like the first one was Run, Hide, Fight, I think it was called. Mm-hmm. And it was about school shootings. But it took the spin of the girl, the main character, she was raised with guns in her life. So she knew how to use guns, she knew how to hunt. And so it was like a pro-gun narrative. Mm-hmm. So that when she got into this school shooting, she was able to like defend herself and like stop the school shooters. So like there was like a whole big outrage. Like people were like, "Oh no, you can't show this. It's bad. Right. How can you show a pro in gun violence and gun shooting in schools?" And so it was good. I thought it was good. Yeah. It was good to see that like difference. Like to have
sounds like it.
Yeah, difference in opinion and stuff like that.
A different perspective.
Exactly. Oh my goodness, so many comments. I saw, shut in from the Daily Wire. J-Lo's mom went to casino and won millions. Did she? Good on her.
What?
Good on her. With
That's
J
where I
Lo's
need to
money?
go. I need to go
Wait,
to
was
a-
it with J Lo's money, and then now she has to like give J Lo back some of it?
Ooh, and then what do? Does she give her back like just what she borrowed? Does she give her back more?
That's like an actual movie where they like.
The guy gives him like 50 cents.
Yeah, it was like a
75
dollar,
cent
and he
thing.
won, and now they have to like split it or something.
Yeah.
It was funny. It was like that was like another rom com. All these rom coms. She played the slots and hit the big one. Nice. That's what you gotta do. Though.
That's what's happening to me.
Because you said you're getting 100 million.
Mm-hmm.
Who told you that?
100
YouTube
mil.
told you that?
Pinterest told me 100 mil.
Pinterest. 100
But
mil. How you gonna
been
get
popping
there?
up on the show. It was like, yo, Lynn's coming
So
into
it's
money.
look, it's either you win the lottery and you get the 100 mil, or you gotta get like a mil and work your way up to 100 mil. Like, would you do that?
I don't know. All I know is that it's coming out of nowhere.
So yeah, well, okay. So let's say
blink and be like, what is this?
Randomly we go to like Mount Airy, you go play something, and then you win something. Are you gonna then play that again because now you know that's your universe journey to 100 mil?
Fuck no.
You're just gonna keep it. Like, oh, I got new boots. I got new boots. You're not dedicated to the 100 mil then.
I am.
How you figured?
Because it's coming to me.
You're not believing. You
I do
believed
believe
in
it. It's
you believed
coming.
in the initial, but you're not gonna see it through.
So what you're saying is if I make a little bit, I gotta keep playing until I make more?
No, you gotta think about somewhere else to
No,
put
it's
it
just
in.
it's gonna come back to me.
No, you gotta think of somewhere else. Like maybe like, oh, I just won 20 grand. Let me put that in crypto.
Right.
And that blows up. Like,
I would do something like that.
Oh, you wouldn't.
No,
You
what
get
you're
the
saying,
boots.
what you're
would get
saying
the
is
boots.
like, oh, go like make money. Date, let's go.
The date, let's go. What date?
Ah,
Oh, you said he got the date. Oh, no, I read it. Okay, my
Woo.
man. Yes, this is real time. Love in real time. Yo,
Yo.
this can't be better than man. It couldn't even be better if it was yesterday. Valentine's Day, the day of love. It's today.
He's
It's
dancing.
today.
I
Yes,
don't know, Are you
sir.
at work? Are you home? Wherever you are,
Yo.
you're dancing. He's in the movie theater.
Back it up right now. If that was Ollie, Ollie likes to back it up. That's his little thing. My 9-year-old, he's like, backing it up. Yo, back it up. Yo, you got the date. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what's up.
All right.
Back to school.
Lynn, win $1 million and go back to school for cosplaying and costume design.
That would actually be really fun.
Oh, that would be
really
epic. Come on, that's everything you want to do. Yo, when are you going to start the meetups? I want to go to Harry Potter night. I want to go to the breakfast
You
cereal
went to the
night.
breakfast cereal night.
Yeah. I want to do, who should I dress up though? Captain Crunch? Captain Crunch would be dope.
That'd be pretty cool.
Oh man, comments are like, why'd you move them all together now?
Yeah,
I'm getting
now
all
it's
smushed. Everything's.
You know what? I had to log out and log back in, and it was like making me choose the like layout, and I didn't know how to set it back up the same way.
I'm like, everything is like weird. It's like
So
all
grab your
popping up
iPad.
here.
Come on, it's on your lap.
It is on here, but I don't know. It's like popping. It's like real time over here. I feel like they're over here, and everything's messed up. Everything's messed up. This show ain't going the right way.
The Tricks
I'm all
Bunny.
sad.
You're gonna
Tricks
do
Rabbit. No, that's
Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids.
Oh yeah, I could get a rabbit suit. That would be dope. And go to a costume store and just get.
My kids are all excited because we have the Captain Crunch with like the green stuff that like turns your water green.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then
the
they,
milk.
oh, they
not
never
the
had
water.
the milk
Who
changing.
eats cereal with water? The milk.
Changing.
It's hard times at Lynn's house.
You remember when you would just take a bowl of like Tricks and it was like turning green on Saturday morning and watch Saturday morning cartoons? That was so great.
That was good.
Did you do that? I don't
That
think
was
you
good.
did that.
I did that. Yes.
Like
I
sitting
did.
in. That was like the only time.
I mean, I would sleep in.
That's the only time you would actually wake up. Like you want to sleep in for school and you would wake up because you knew like Sonic was at this time or something like that. Green interest. Yeah, the
yeah,
milk.
because I was talking about water. I was like, oh, the water in your cereal, it's milk. We use milk.
I don't know. You use water now? She's been fufinated, so she's like, it's like a.
I do use organic milk.
Fufinated is my word. It's like pollinated. It's like, when the little bee comes and it pollinates the flowers. Well, foo-foo is like somebody foo-foo came into your life and foo-fooed you.
Just threw some glitter?
Yeah, no, not glitter. Made you want to be like, oh, I don't want milk. Milk is not good for you. Maybe I should have some almond milk. Maybe some H2O. You can't say water. H2O, sparkling kind. Water. Ugh. Organic milk is $8. That's freaking crazy.
It is. It is.
Well, at least gas is not that expensive. It's getting there though. Gas of was it a gallon of organic milk is $8. No, that's probably not even. That's not even a gallon. That's probably like
What's
half
a gallon?
a gallon.
It's $7.99.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That is crazy. When did breakfast cereal become a luxury meal?
Right?
It's like a gallon of the milk and then a box of cereal because the box of cereal is like $5 now.
My one son, all he eats is cereal, so I was like, well, at least let me put like better cereal in him, you know?
That ain't cheap. That's blowing a hole in your pocket.
It's all he eats is cereal.
Because I always thought, I was like, man, like if I had to go through some hard times, I could do just ramen noodles and cereal. But cereal's expensive. I can't do cereal. It's just ramen noodles. Because ramen noodles still stay cheap, right? That's like
ramen
$1.
is so cheap.
Yeah, no, he said half a gallon of organic is $8 in Crooklyn. Oh. But that's because you're out in the city. Everything's expensive
here,
over there.
the
They
gallon.
gotta import it.
The gallon is $7.99. The half gallon is like $4.99.
Okay. But that's regular milk. This is organic.
This is organic milk I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, see, you got import tax. It's like you're like New York City is like a whole like separate country at this point. That's like import exports. Oh yeah, let me read the comments over here. Read it over here. You got an iPad.
What is going on with my eye? 4 for $1. Where did you get them 4 for? Oh, okay.
4 for $1, 25 cents each.
Those are the ones you have to like throw in the pot though. Like the ones that come like already in the
I don't like
little
those.
styrofoam thing.
I don't like those. I like the ones that are in the cup and you pour the water in, so it has the little bowl
right there.
You just eat it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then it's less cleanup.
I hijacked one of my kids yesterday, and then I poured it into my chicken. And I was like, oh, I got some ramen and chicken now. He was so mad. He was like, I was like, thanks, you made this for me? Just as he was like about to eat it, like he put the packet in, he was all ready to go, and I was like, oh, thanks for me.
Do you use milk with your ramen? I've never used milk with my ramen.
Yeah, she puts milk in her ramen and water in her cereal. That's how, that's the listen, we all beat to a different drum. Hers might be a little off, like, but that's what she's beating to. I'm just saying. That's what she's beating to. Instead of man. What did you get, like a foam? Oh, it would be so foamy.
That would be weird.
Because I'm thinking about my my little latte thing, my little cappuccino where I like it spins and it foams the milk when it heats it up. So wouldn't like if you heat it up, right? You boiling milk, it's gonna get all foamy.
No, it doesn't all.
Foamy
it doesn't
noodles.
all get foamy because like I boil milk for oatmeal.
Okay.
You just have to be careful because it does bubble over.
Yeah.
If you're not paying attention, but if you keep moving it, it just stays as a liquid.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
It does leave like that weird film around it, like once you pour it out of the oil.
The film.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a
Milk.
Milk.
It's so
It does
weird.
the body good.
It's so weird.
It does the.
Have you ever milked a cow?
No.
What? You've never milked a cow?
No. I asked you the other show, I asked you, I was like, would you want to like clip a sheep? Like a woolly sheep? Let's clip them. You like looking at me like,
Why
I'm
would
crazy.
I want to do that?
And now you want to know, why do I want to milk a cow? Why do I want to milk a cow? Talking about Fufu Ray with his cappuccino maker. Yeah, well, it's not really a cappuccino maker. Stop. Cappuccino makers are really expensive. They're like $300. So you know what I did? I got a bootleg thing. I got like the Keurig machine, which is the only thing I got from the divorce. The Keurig machine. Because I was like, that's practical. Coffee. I like that. I'm probably not going to buy one on my own. And then I bought this like little $10 thing that whips up the milk.
Yeah, you've shown me.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I was like, look, then you put the milk in. Cappuccino. The finer things in life, man. Don't look at my toilets. I do have a bidet. I do have a bidet. I was convinced. One of my buddy, he was like, "Yo, why waste money on toilet paper when you could just use a bidet?" I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not fun.
My God.
I like expensive ramen noodles. The ramen label gets a chicken with flames in its mouth. All right. Well,
That's like
there's
the,
also ramen places. Like you can go in. Do you know? I've never been to a ramen place to actually go get ramen. Because in my head, I think of like the ramen noodles, and I'm like, why is there a restaurant? And I know it's like upscale, it's not the same thing. Like, but in my head, every time I see it, that's my first reaction. Like,
but we had ramen that one New Year's.
I probably was drunk that time.
Oh,
I don't even remember.
Man, that was a really good New Year's. We were in the city. There was 4 of us, and we saw an MMA fight. Mm-hmm. It was like a championship. Mm-hmm. And then right after, we walked a bit. We saw the ball drop. It wasn't like falling, but like we saw like the crowd and everything, and then we went into a little ramen place.
Yeah, but that was like an upscale. See, that was in the city. That was
it was ramen.
I don't know. I don't think I had ramen. Did I get ramen?
I'm sure you did. That's why we went there.
I probably partook. But they brought it in the big bowl?
Yeah. It was like the egg.
All right. Maybe I did. I don't think I would just go, like, my mind would just be like, nah. Tracy's just laughing at us over here. That's hilarious. Look, you gotta have the finer things in life. Not the finer things in life. Don't be all super foo-foo. I mean, like, you gotta, like, treat yourself sometimes.
Right? Yeah.
So, even though I make fun of you of being foo-foo, it's good. You gotta treat yourself sometimes.
It's a self-love.
Yeah, self-love. Exactly. Oh, so we got new love in the comments, right? We should give him date ideas.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Like, what was like a really good date for you that you were impressed by the guy? Let's give him some date ideas. They sell an attachment to regular toys that turn... Yeah, that's what I got. And then I got another one.
I saw that box
I
in
bought,
your bathroom.
No,
I was
so
like,
I
what
bought...
the hell?
Because listen. There's a story behind it. Listen. So I bought one for my bathroom, right? And the kids, my middle child, he was talking shit. He was like, "Oh, bidet? I should put that in my bathroom because you're never going to put it in yours." And I was like, okay. He was like, all right, that'd probably be nice. I'd like to use that and all that. So then I went, and the sale came by, so I bought another one. So I put mine's already in, and the other one, the box is sitting there, and I'm like, yo, when you going to do yours? Tough guy. Want to talk shit? Want to talk shit? So go ahead. So now it's in the box so I can rub my thumb in it. Like, yo, when you going to put it in?
That's so funny.
Oh, left to his date. All right, impromptu.
All right, date ideas.
I think he already went on his date, but we can still go through it.
Yeah, we can still go through date ideas. You know what? I gotta say, like, most memorable date. We went to like an indoor. What is it? Indoor skydiving.
Oh, one of those rooms where they like.
Yeah, we had to put up like the whole suit and everything.
Yo, that's dope. That was a date.
That was a date.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was impressed. I was like, what is this?
That is pretty cool. But that wasn't first date. That was like a year in, right?
Yeah, that was like probably like a year in.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So I'm like, God, you wasted too much effort for first date. Oh man.
No, I want to say that was like a third date.
Maybe that's why.
Like,
I can't think about any like good dates right now because I'm like I've been on a lot of first dates. Mm-hmm. But that's all I'm doing. I'm going to go like drinks these days and age. You know? Yeah. Like dates are very expensive.
They are.
So it's like, all right, we're going to meet for drinks.
See, meeting for drinks or like meeting for coffee or is like a nice way to meet someone. I feel like if you actually go on like a dinner date, there's just so many pieces. There's so many pieces. Like, what if you don't like the person sitting across from you?
I wouldn't even do a dinner date. I would do something.
Now you're sitting there awkwardly waiting for the meal to come out.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Or like the person's just staying there just for the free meal at that point because they're like, this guy is corny as hell. There's no future. But I'm going to stay for the steak. Thanks for the shrimp. Some days got hot water seats and mist sprays. What, like aroma mist sprays?
That sounds like... that sounds bougie.
What's playing while you're taking a dump? That's like playing in the background while you're there. It's like,
Do you guys remember the episode of Bob's Burgers when like Gene like falls in love with the toilet? And this toilet like talks and everything. It's like an electric toilet. It was like a $3,000 toilet and like fell off the back of a truck.
No, I remember the episode where they go to the art crawl. Because I just remember
no, the butts.
You know, she was like shh, 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 art crawl. And he's like trying to ask her like, well, what'd you get? Shh, art crawl.
I'm thinking the one where like her sister comes.
And then they wanted to butts in them. Yeah, and they wanted to put it in Bob's Burgers, and he's like, "What the hell?" But she was trying to be artistic. That's hilarious. All right, so Fuzz said, I took a date to Swan Lake at Lincoln Center. I never saw her again because she was a hardcore Mormon. Oh, damn. Like, what happened? She got like. They sacrificed her or something? I don't understand. Like, that threw a twist in, like you never saw her again? Never? No explanation as to what happened?
Was it an arranged date? Was it a blind date? How did this happen?
I could make that into a movie. Like, they become like there's like a deep cult or something. And like, she was sacrificed for talking to Fuzz. And Fuzz, you had to go save her. That's going to be in my movie. He said AOL chat room date.
Is that, I've never been in a chat room.
Never been in a chat room?
I've never been in a chat room.
I've been in a lot of chat rooms.
Yeah, you're older.
But that was like in like early 2000s.
No way.
Chat room.
That was like the 90s.
No. I didn't have no computer in the 90s. What are you talking about?
Well, I've never made my way.
I think my first computer that I actually bought, like my laptop, was like 2002 or something like that.
No way.
Yeah. After that, it was just like you got to go share it at the library or something like that.
Yeah.
It was weird. Share it at the library, and I got me a Dell, and then I was in the chat room. It's like, oh, this is cool. I'm in the chat rooms and I'm downloading music. The internet is so dope. You never did any chat room like that?
No.
See, back in the day with chat rooms, it was great because people had something to say. Now it's just you're swiping by images and nobody's talking. So really, every first date, you should just go with like a snapshot of somebody's face. Nobody's talking. Nobody has anything to say. They just want to see your eyeballs or see, not even just see your features. All right, so just go with like an image.
Just post it right there. Just tape it to your forehead.
Yeah. Make sure you have good filters. What? You're late on that one.
Oh man.
I took a date to Swan Lake. All right. Mormon would be good housewife. Yeah, that's what I would think. Like, what? Why did they? She was hardcore Mormon. You never saw her again. Like, what happened? The details. We need the deets. I was 19 and wasn't thinking about marriage. That makes sense.
Okay.
There we go. There you go. You just killed my movie.
Right relationship, wrong time.
And that's it. Look, I've been there. AOL chat room date. Bring an album of your best picks. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Like here's my picks. Let me see your picks. We're not gonna. Just by the picks, we're not gonna make it. I see you enjoy hiking. I'm not going hiking. We're not gonna make it. In chat room, the first chat was age, sex, location. So whenever you would go to a chat room, I think I'm friends with somebody on Facebook that I met off of a chat room. We never met in real life, but she's my friend, and I comment and she comments and like we're friends. It's funny. We never met in real life. We just met in a chat room. She lived somewhere in Virginia, like down southern Virginia. Yeah. It was just like that. What's it? Oh yeah, use the iPad. But I feel like some comments get dropped over here.
He loves me. Oh. He loves me.
Yeah, and don't say a word. He said scroll through the photo albums while you're waiting for food and don't say a word.
He loves
That's
me.
what dating is today.
He loves me.
He loves you not. I told you. That's... Wah, wah, wah. You'll get over it. You'll get over it. There has to be a sequel. Oh, Mormons don't believe in dating. It felt like recruiting for the army.
Oh my god.
The Jehovah's Witnesses came over. And they was like, what's your relationship with God? With that dead-ass stare, like, I'm only 19. What are you talking about? Oh, man. Did she look good, though? I mean, as a guy, that's all that matters. Like, did she good? On a scale of 1 to 10. Scale of 1 to 10. Which is funny because that's like the parameter. Like, I could tell right now she's probably a 5 because he wasn't willing to change his relationship with God, change his religions, and like become a cult, join a cult. So she was like a 5.
That's what he said.
She was a 5. Exactly. She was a 5. She had to be a 5 because he wasn't willing to change. If she was a 9, my guy would be coming. He'd be like, my children, welcome to Sunday school. He'd change it all. And she was a 9. He was like, I'm not ready for marriage. Yeah, the looks weren't ready for marriage. That's what it was. That's how guys are. I'm sorry.
I saw the movie on Valentine's Day. She's Out of My League.
Okay.
It was like on Netflix, and it was basically a guy was like
the scrawny skinny guy, and then like she was super hot.
Yeah,
she was a model.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I see that one. Oh, this is fuzz. Oh, she was a 9. I'm telling you, my guy, she was a 9, you were like married and had 3 kids. Oh. What's the matter, crazy? Nothing. All right, go play.
I love the hat.
Yeah, I know, right?
Looks
That's
like a detective.
The summer Michael Jackson hat.
He looks like a detective, a private investigator.
That's as Latin as I'm gonna get. That's as Latin as we're gonna get in this house. That hat. You gotta bring the hat over now. Come on, bring the hat over. We can't show something off screen. Let me see. Ugh. All right. See? This is as Latin as I can get.
Very Cuba.
Yeah,
or
very
DR,
Cuba. Yeah, with a white
Rockin'
t-shirt.
in Miami.
Playing dominoes. Right, Fuzz? Rocking this with a white t-shirt playing some dominoes.
Oh, I went on a ladies trip.
You see that in the
I went on a ladies trip in Puerto Rico, and we were all like hanging out in the one room, and the window was open. And like I heard them outside, like people like setting up the dominoes. I was like, yeah, they got the dominoes going on. Like, sure enough.
She said South Miami. There you go. That's exactly. Yep. Calle ocho. Man, that makes me want some empanadas. I don't know why. I just thought about empanadas. No, what's the other thing?
Pastelillos?
No,
Reino de papa.
Yeah, that too. Oh man, some good Cuban food. Calle Ocho has some good Cuban food.
Cuban food is good.
It is good.
Yeah, I haven't had Cuban in a while.
Do you ever had the plátanos that are stuffed with meat? So I actually take plátanos, and normally you have them flat, and they'll either the garlic ones, or they'll give you the sweet ones, right? But there's ones like in Cuban restaurant, they took it and they stuffed it with like ground beef. So it was like mini empanadas.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, still with the garlic flavor too. You can't erase my memory in the middle of the show. I gotta do the show.
Yeah, put your sunglasses on.
Yeah, that's right. You just erased your memory. So get. You're distracting. Get out of here.
Summer.
Yes, you may ride your go-kart. Just
no, I'm
don't.
thinking summer.
No Tokyo drifting on the carpet. Do not leave freaking tire stains everywhere. Get.
He does, though. He does.
Now I'm hungry. Thanks, guys. Yo, listen. You see me? You know I'm gonna be talking about food. You see me? I love to eat. Like,
so he has a little go-kart. He has one of those. What the
it's
hell
It's the hoverboards. They call them hoverboards, but they're not really hoverboards.
Right. So hoverboard go-kart.
Yeah, but he has the go-kart attachment on it. So he's like Tokyo drifting and shit.
All over the place.
Hey, what are you gonna do for lunch? Hey, you hungry? What are we doing for lunch? Let's put some lunch ideas out there.
Well, we know what we eat at my house.
I want pinchos. We were talking about that
Where
the
the
other
hell are
day.
you getting pinchos from?
I don't know. I'll make my own. Some shish kebabs. Damn. Freaking Fuzz is out there in Brooklyn. He's gonna have a nice shish kebab.
He has options, you know.
Yeah. No gyros. Why no gyros?
That's what I'm saying. We do gyros at my house.
Yeah, we do gyros
In my
at your
house,
house.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
we
no
did
gyros.
we did the platter. So it was like the lamb meat with chicken, and the rice, which was good. That was good. But yeah, no, Fuzz should have a shish kebab. Those are so good.
Did he say he doesn't eat shish kebabs? Somebody was like,
No,
I eat shish
Fuzz
kebabs.
said he eats the shish kebab at the legit spot in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Remember that we didn't know the name of it? No, then we figured out that was like the type of food, and the place is probably like Bob's Shish Kebabs.
Right. Okay.
Get some wings and sauce. Oh!
Wings sound good.
There is a spot I know about.
You've been asking for wings since Sunday.
I have, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been thinking about it today. There's a spot that I go out on Tuesdays where they have it's like Wing Night Tuesdays. It's like, well, this was before the apocalypse.
Okay.
Wings were like 35 cents. Who knows? It's probably like $3.50 a wing now.
No, speaking of which, like, did you see the commercial during the Super Bowl that they're having like home tests now? But it was like a little block, and they put like strips in, like they do when you're checking your blood sugar levels. You put like a little strip in like that with like your
To see
sample.
if you have Kofifi?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So I was like, how long do they plan on having this around if they have like an actual like digital kit at home?
Well, if you think
they
about
just buy strips for it. Like, what is going on here?
So, I follow stocks and finances, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, Pfizer is projecting that they're going to make $54 billion this year. When you hear that,
Holy shit.
right? You hear that on one hand. You hear all these pharmaceutical companies make it bank. And then they're in bed with the government, right? What makes you think any of this is going to change?
It's insane.
So they're going to find ways. The way they were talking about Kofifi pills that you have to take. They're already projecting that.
No way! What?
They're already projecting that in 5 years, like you're going to have to take the booster every 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's why I'm tapped out. I'm out. I'm done. Mark it up 500 points. Crypto and my Bitcoin. My Bitcoin. Where's our Bitcoin at? Where's Bitcoin at? Oh, it was at 44 earlier, but it's dropping down to 43. It's all good. It's all good.
I love how you have these numbers everywhere. It's on this screen.
Yeah, I gotta keep an eye.
You open up your iPad, it's right there.
It's good times right now. It's good times. It's good times right now. Life is beautiful.
Ew. My watch is telling me to move.
Amazon, Netflix, Google, Microsoft making trillions due to lockdowns. Of course. Yet the mom and pop shops are the ones that are getting the hit.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Like, just speaking of these delivery companies, so I ordered something for my daughter for her birthday. Mm-hmm. And I ordered it Sunday night, and I was like, oh, it'll probably come in after her birthday, because tomorrow's her birthday. And it was there this morning when I went to leave. I was
Speaking
like,
of her
oh,
birthday,
shit.
what are we doing tomorrow for her birthday?
We ain't doing shit for her birthday.
Oh, shit. Go ahead, let it out.
Yo, she's failing 2 classes.
All right.
She ain't cleaning her room.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, keep going.
There's more. I can't think of it right now.
And she got a crush on some boy.
Ew, a whack boy, too.
Didn't mama raise you better?
What are you
pick
doing?
them better?
What are you doing? Holy crap.
So she's grounded on her birthday?
She's grounded for her birthday.
You can't get to do anything. Not even a cake?
No.
Nothing.
I mean, she's still going to get her gifts. I told her, like, I'm still going to wish you a happy birthday, but...
Because, I mean, her cousins are here. She would come through, or you're just like...
No birthday for her.
So, I guess on Saturday, when we come over for the wrestling event, maybe that would be belated birthday.
I thought about that, but...
No! She's like, she's mad. Oh, she is mad. Don't get her mad.
And I also, you know what? I also feel like it's unfair because it's her birthday. Man, parenting is hard. So I feel like it's unfair.
It is her birthday.
It's her birthday, right? Celebrating,
Right.
you know...
You know what you need to take away is her phone.
It's her cell phone for the school stuff.
I'll tell you what. 2 of my boys already lost their phone and tablets. They lost them.
I was thinking that. I was like, what I need to do is just...
Take her phone.
Take her electronics.
Phones and
still
friends.
give her a
Take them
birthday?
away. Low-key birthday. You gotta celebrate her birthday. And it's her life, right? Kids need that. They need those building steps. You had them.
So I guess I'm
you
having
weren't
cake and ice
perfect.
cream
You
at my
had
house
them.
tomorrow.
That's what you're gonna do.
I guess that's happening.
Spare the rod, spoil the child. I agree. I do agree. And trust me, the rod has not been spoiled on us. Like when I knew you were gonna get it. Oh man, I have flashbacks of when I got it. I did. Like that time when Mom was so pissed that you crossed the street. You were like, not
Yeah, I
listening
was
to
like
her.
in kindergarten. I was so
And she
young.
called you over, and then you know what was coming next.
Uh-huh.
I was like, oh my god. I was having like PTSD. I was like, no. So we all understand that. We had
We
that
gotta
girl
tell
we
the
know.
story though. We gotta tell the story. So I was in like kindergarten. I was like,
I don't know. Is Mom
5, 6 years old.
watching? Is Mom watching? I can hear it in behind the scenes. I can hear that belt cracking.
Yo, and I was home alone with my grandmother who was visiting from Puerto Rico, and she only spoke Spanish, and my Spanish was like, a little.
It's better than
it was
mine.
okay. It was okay. But my friends came over. They knocked on the door. They were like, "Hey, Lynn, come over." I looked at my grandma, and I looked back at my friends. I was like, "Okay."
I think you were a lot older. I think you might have been 8.
I might have been a little older.
I think you were 8 at the time. And then when I found out, and like Mom was like, "What? She crossed the street.
I couldn't
She
have
went
been.
to the
I
other
couldn't have been
side."
8. I couldn't have been 8. I had to have been
so
younger.
so crossing the street was like going to the bad neighborhood.
No, it wasn't.
Yes,
Come
it was.
on.
Yes, it was. In our apartment complex, yes, it was. The Carriage Hill Apartments.
Yeah,
They
it
were
was
the bad
definitely.
ones.
It was all right. All
Ma,
right.
that's the way Ma sees
All
it.
right.
Like you went to the bad neighborhood. So Mom was like,
Yo, so I walked out with my friends. We crossed the street, and as soon as like we get across the street, I heard my name. I didn't even get to my friend's house. I didn't even make it. I was just walking there.
All I know
I got
was
caught.
When Mom found out and I saw her face, I was like, I've seen that too many times. I know what's coming. I got triggered. I was like, oh damn. Oh damn. I think I was
Yeah, that was my first
I was
beating.
like, no. So she did that whole like, go take a shower.
No, that was in 3rd grade.
Oh, I thought she was like, go take a shower.
That's what I'm saying. I couldn't have been 8 because in 3rd grade I was like 8.
Yes,
I remember that
I think it was that same thing.
No,
and then she
it
told you go take a
wasn't.
shower.
No, it wasn't.
And then you hear the water
was
start.
that was for something on
And then
the
Mom
bus.
comes in. Whoosh. Whoosh. Woo.
Yeah, in 3rd grade it was because something on the. I like left my coat on the bus, and I got to school and my teacher was like, "Where's your coat? Your mom sent you to school with no coat. It's freezing out." I was like, "Oh no, I
so
left
you
it
made
on
her
the
look
bus."
like a bad parent.
Yeah, so she got the call and she had to come to school. She brought me like another coat and.
And then an ass whooping.
That was bullshit. 'Cause that wasn't even my fault.
And then an
man.
ass
to
whooping
this
later.
To this day, I feel like that one was bullshit. I got the first one, you know.
I
Like,
remember.
I said I didn't understand, Grandma.
I was so scared to show my mom my I was like failing grade or something, and I had to get a signature from Mom, right? But I was scared because I know if I show this, I'm gonna get my ass beat.
Right.
So I went and I faked her name, and so I guess the teacher called and was like, "Did you sign this?" Because I didn't do it so well. And when Mom found out, she didn't want my ass. She just took me to a police station. She was like, "I want him arrested for forging my name."
Holy shit!
Seriously,
this.
she took me to the
remember
police
this
station.
story, 'cause I
I was
wasn't
like,
there.
"Oh shit, I'm going to jail." Yeah. Mom's not on. She's not commenting things. She was like, "That's all true, and I stand by my actions." Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, so date ideas for the new love. This is where I needed to go back to this, and I was like, "We're all done. We ate all of it.
Oh,
We needed
man.
more."
Oh yeah, I was supposed to throw self-love in there. So self-love. Like we already talked about self-love.
No,
Now that
you're always
we're
talking
to
about
it.
self-love. We gotta talk about self-love. I think that's what this world's problem is, that not a lot of people don't take a moment to self-reflect and self-love.
You gotta put some essential oils in the bath water. Not even, you just need warm water. Oh my god. I don't know what it is, but just laying in water, it's amazing. It's healing.
I do.
We
Like
recharge
when
from
I
it.
actually when I'm really feeling like like a really good edible,
Mm-hmm.
that's where I go. I go to the shower.
Oh,
I put my music on.
Yep.
And I just close my eyes and I'm just thinking about summer.
there's something about water.
Yes.
You know what I saw somewhere? You could like tie like dried eucalyptus leaves to your shower head, so every time you shower, like it's like releasing the scent and stuff.
Oh,
I just don't know where you find dry eucalyptus
and
leaves.
I got that the other day. I'm sorry to. I know you were in the middle of what you were saying, but Tristan, it popped up and it like really caught me. He said it's because it's the water. We're connected to the water because it feels like we're back in the womb. The warm water.
Holy shit! Okay.
And it really is true.
Okay.
I think the other day I was like tripping, and I was in the shower, and it was like really warm and everything, and I had my eyes closed, and I think I saw my soul. I really like I saw this like big fireball inside.
Mm-hmm.
Dance with it. Dance with my soul.
That's what's up.
I did. Maybe that's why I'm so happy.
Do you remember what kind of music you were listening to?
Hell no. Yeah, being back in the womb where it was all safe. Okay, so talk about the elliptic leaves. Go ahead.
No, that was all. Just you can like tie dry eucalyptus leaves.
But why do you do that?
On your shower head, and every time you shower, like it releases like the scent, the aroma. It calms your body, and eucalyptus is actually just like very healing in general.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'll do that. That sounds dope.
Mm-hmm. Like if you're feeling like stuffy, eucalyptus is like the scent that you smell from like Vicks.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah, I changed up my soaps because I used to have aroma soaps, but then I was like, I like the aromas that actually like do something.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're like the ones like a mint scent to kind of wake you up in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, and that's for energy, and then like something
Citrus
that's
is good for that too, like orange.
Right. And then something that's for the evening that's relax you and get you ready, to kind of shut down. Because they say like there's a lot of things like the blue light from our phones. Like there's a lot of things that when we try to go to sleep, that's why a lot of people are having a hard time to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Because their mind is still like wired, and that's why when you lay down, you actually have the time to like decompress. You're laying down, but your mind is still racing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you have to find that way to kind of like stop all of that.
Yeah.
So before you go to bed, you should be like doing like meditation.
Well, they say even something simpler than that, if you charge your cell phone overnight right by you, get into the habit of having your cell phone charging like in the kitchen or in the living room somewhere overnight.
So you kind of go away.
So it's not so close to you, and stop looking at your screen at least a half hour before you go to sleep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And like a lot of people rely on their cell phones as like an alarm. Like get yourself an actual like alarm clock.
So what I would also suggest is like if you have a set bedtime, try to like meditate before that. Mm-hmm. That way you can kind of go through the exercise of clearing your mind, and that way you're not having your mind race when you're laying down.
Yeah.
Go through the whole process of, get whatever you got to think about, whatever you're programming in your head, get that out, and then hopefully you'll be ready for bed. Mm-hmm. Get a good sleep.
A lot of people like to journal before bed because you're getting your thoughts out onto paper, and then you're not worried while you're laying down about like those thoughts because they're already written down.
Correct.
You can always come back to them.
Yeah. Yes.
It's also a good time to like if you want to like focus on something, if you're trying to become more positive, then like at bedtime you can think about the things that you were grateful for that day. And it could be something as simple as, I got to eat, ice cream today, and I love ice cream. Or it could be like, dope. Something good happened at work, or I saw a flower budding when I was walking to the train.
And that goes back to what you were saying about us being more present. Like I do think that there's a lot of good things that go on through our lives, day to day and on day to day basis. But I think we're so programmed to the fast pace of life that we forget to acknowledge those little things.
Yeah.
Like you said, like those little moments. If something good happened, acknowledge that. Mm-hmm. Like, and that I think those are the little steps that will make you feel like you had a great day.
Yeah. As
opposed to being, worrying about because
what didn't happen.
Yeah.
What
whenever
could have happened.
Right. Or, whenever there's a sting in life, stings they're sharp.
Yeah.
Boss at work said something bad. Now you're all like, oh my gosh, stressing about my job and all that stuff. Like those things, they take precedent, but there's so many positive things that happen on a day-to-day basis that a lot of people just kind of, we take those for granted.
Yeah.
So it's good to, like you said, journalize or, actually take the time to acknowledge the good things. Mm-hmm. I agree.
Another practice you could do at night is getting ready for the next day. Mm-hmm. And that'll let your brain kind of
transition,
relax, because you've got it written down, or you have an idea, I like teach my kids to choose like their outfit for the next day the night before, because that's a way of preparing for the next day. You can also sleep an extra 3 minutes in the morning.
I always used to do that though. Like for when I was working, I would always get my stuff ready for the night before. But
That's
but it was because of, like you said, I want to sleep in more.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to deal with that. Like I was always the one, like my alarm would be going off, and it would just keep going off.
Oh my god.
And I'd be like 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes until I'm like, oh shit, I'm late. And then I get up and everything's ready and I'm out the door. Now it's like I have the chance to sleep in and I still wake up. I wake up with them.
Yeah.
So I'm like waking up, but every day it's like I may not be doing anything today, but I'm in a good mood because I'm like everything's on my terms.
Yeah.
It's like a great feeling. It's a really great feeling, and it's like that. I'm like I feel like that's the reason why I'm not really doing anything right now because I don't want to jeopardize that yet. Like I'm trying not to like overspend. I'm not trying to like no. This is it. Live right now, even if you're just at home, because it's you're free. You know,
And this is a period of rest for you. You are still like decompressing for the last 30 years you've been working. Like,
yeah,
what?
It's rough. It's rough. But in the same sense, it's like it is going on during the winter. So I'm not gonna lie, I do have winter blues. Like
Okay.
I do believe that's a thing. Like I'm stuck in home. It's cold outside. I can't do the activities I like to do. You know, I do get into those funks, right? I get into those moments where I'm like, oh, I'm sad right now, right?
There's a term for that. It's like seasonal something.
Like
depression.
Yeah, something. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I do suffer from that, and I'm like, you know, I got it. I gotta acknowledge it. But regardless, even though I'm going through that, it's still better than the alternative.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why like I want, like hopefully we can inspire other people to kind of like embrace the thing they want to do.
Yeah.
And that way, if you do have to work, at least you're working your passion, right? Like if this channel, you know, when this channel, because I'm not gonna say when this channel takes off, I want to inspire people in that sense. Like, look, we're just two people who just got on YouTube, and you know, you guys vibed with us, you know, we grew and all this, and I just want the message to be like, you could do this too.
Yeah.
Like get in front of it. You could do this too, and you could free yourself from whatever stress is out there. Because life in itself, the life journey is rough. We don't need to be doing it for corporate America. You know?
When you focus on the good increases.
Exactly. That's
you know, you start noticing the little things, you start appreciating the little things, and then before you know it, like, hey, life is pretty good.
And also, you know, I'm learning now, you know, but make your money work for you, you know, and make the right investments. You know, go and get into stocks, get into crypto, get into the things that, you know, is going to provide you a future so that way you don't have to worry about money. Like in my letter that I wrote, well, not in your letter, but a little snippet in my letter that I wrote, I said, you know, I'm going to be a multimillionaire, not for the money, but for the freedom that it comes with.
Yeah.
That I can then go chase life. You know? It's like we miss out on living because we're tied down to the day-to-day like obligations, which is the biggest one is we got to make money.
Yeah.
Because that's, you know, we trade and that's what we need to survive. You know? So I hope that if you're watching this, I hope you get inspired to do something that you do love. Yeah, love? I brought it back. Yeah. Fist bump. Don't leave me hanging. Imagine we do like an effect where we actually do that and then that's it, the show's over. We're like, what? It exploded with a fist bump.
How many times would it like glitch out? Like it would think we're doing that. Like I'm reaching for my water and it does it. Like, oh man.
The special effect.
We would need a producer for that. Because then they would just be pushing all the buttons.
Yeah.
They would make it happen.
I don't know what it is. I've seen some people when they do their live streams and like when they do the donations and like special effects are going off in the background. And like the person can't talk because they just keep doing that to be annoying. But they're like dropping like $100 each time they're doing that. Jeez. So they're going back and forth just to annoy the guy in the middle of his show. But they're spending so much money. I'm like, that's fucking crazy. But I'm like, that's what we got to figure out. Like you said, like it's like,
and we could like do all those effects with the with Streamlabs.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was one I had. when I was live streaming, where I would like hit, I think it was like X and Z, and like X would move the left paw and like Z would move the right paw. So I had a little cat in the bottom, like my little pet.
Oh,
and like
shit.
every now and then, like the cat would just go like that, or I would do like both of them.
Little cat. Like, any questions? And the little cat raises his hand. That's pretty cool. I didn't tell you like the rest of the comments though, but the cat eventually got out of the box.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, like as the comments were going through, the cat was like this, and then he was like this, and he was like this, and then he finally got out of the box. I was like, oh,
hello.
I didn't bring it back. But,
oh, hello.
Yeah, he wasn't shy anymore. Oh, I can't believe Silver left. I wanted to give him some date ideas. He was so excited.
He went to get ready for his date. Brush your teeth. Don't forget to brush your teeth.
Get your best wardrobe. Put some bling on. Some bling.
So the day after Valentine's. That's cute.
When you're on a date, are you feeling yourself? Because I know guys, like when I go on a date, like I'm putting my best clothes, and I'm feeling myself.
Yeah, you're putting your best foot forward.
Like the only other time I walk out the door feeling like that is like when I'm going to a club or something like that, right? So like, do you feel like that?
I just like that every day. Like
you do that every day.
Yeah, even if I'm not leaving my house. Like even if I'm not leaving my house, I wake up and like I
so there's nothing extra you do for a date then? Whereas a guy would go extra for a date.
I might like throw on like perfume.
That's it? You wouldn't put perfume on a normal day?
No, I don't really wear perfume day to day. I just feel like I naturally have a nice aroma. It's funny, people like in stores are like, oh, it's happened like 3 different times, like 3 different places
you
randomly.
Really
people
do
are like, oh, you smell
have
like
natural
soup.
Aroma that smells good.
I do.
You're
I have amazing pheromones.
Being. You're an animal on a rock floating in space.
Yo, you have no idea. I am
Humans stink.
I am A1.
We stink in so many ways. Like there are times it's like we stink in like my kneecap is stinking.
Yo, even like my sweaty armpits. Like when I do like smell like it's like pretty good.
So the next time you stink, you want me to let you know?
Put on long lashes for a date. I do not.
No.
I don't wear mascara.
No, this is what I'm talking about. Look, I'm telling you, we live in different
I
worlds.
have arrived!
We live in different worlds, my guy. I'm telling you, as for men, like, this is the hurdles we jump through, and they got it easy. They got it easy.
That's not true. Most women, like, redoing your entire face is difficult.
If you like the guy.
That is a skill. When women put on makeup...
Well, no.
What?
But what's the reason why they're doing that? Like, they're doing that not for a man's attention. They're doing that for attention. Like, just the world's attention. Like you said, validation. So I feel like, yes, you're right. She's putting a lot of effort. But what we were talking about, like, hey, a guy is asking you out for a date. What would you do to, get ready for the date? Best foot. You're like, I'm gonna do it anyway.
But I do it. Yeah, I do it. You know what?
So it's like,
it's
nothing different.
I do it for me. And, like, I just always come across, like, put together. Because I am. Shit, why not? I'm a grown-ass woman.
Maybe that's the way I gotta... Oh, I don't want to
every
rock
day.
suit
Every
day
day.
or something.
So why not? What? You look so fresh in a suit every day.
No, that gets tiring after a while.
No, it doesn't. Your socks will match.
I thought about the what's that song? I'm a classy man, right? And he was in the suit in the video, and I thought about that. I was like, yo, I want to live like that. And then I really thought about that. And I was like, no, I don't want to live like that.
I mean, you have the clothing because you worked in corporate America.
Yeah, and it sucked wearing a suit all day.
You didn't like it.
No, well, I mean, I liked it at certain times, but like just the sweating everywhere and like it's not fun. At least for a big guy, it's not fun. Maybe if I was like a little scrawny guy, maybe I wouldn't be sweating so much.
Different?
Yeah, maybe it'd be different. I don't know. But even then, like if you just go into a random place, like if I'm going to, you're telling me I gotta dress up in a suit. If I'm just going to the mall,
yeah, why not? What? Yo, you look as good as you feel.
So you would dress...
I feel great.
So you would dress in a nice dress going to the mall.
Yeah.
Because that's how I relate.
Just feeling myself.
I mean, the most I did
like
was...
the comments I get when I'm out and about they should be like an indication of like, hey, Lynn, you do like...
Hey, maybe I gotta take that back. Because the most I did was I had some nice jeans and a button down. Mm-hmm. Like I was wearing that. That felt like $1 million.
There you go.
But I was saying, like I felt like I was going to a club or something.
No, it's just gonna be your
not
everyday
just like a
vibe.
Full-on suit.
That should be your everyday vibe. What? I wear heels most days. Like I don't wear a lot wear heels
It's
in the
too
wintertime,
much.
but like in the summertime, what? I love wearing heels. Like a lot of women like complain, like, oh, heels, they hurt, they bother. No, you ain't doing it right, sis.
I
You ain't
elevated
doing
my
it right.
I elevated my vibe. I feel like every day I just want to be on vacation.
I dress like that on vacation too.
Every day, you dress like that on vacation.
Yo, you
You're like
should
that on
see
the
me on
beach.
vacation. You
You're
should
crazy.
see me on vacation. Like I'm definitely the one who like shops in like all these like I wouldn't say the Insta boutiques, but like those kind of looks is what I wear when I'm on vacation. So like I shop from like AliExpress. Like I'll have like a 4-piece bathing suit that has like the cover up and everything, and I have my hat, and like I'm rocking jewelry on the beach. Like
Nah, I want the beach bum lifestyle. I'm ready for that. Like low key, no stress, very slow type of life. I just dress like this. Like I told you, I want my life to be in a backpack.
well, you can have a backpack with really nice clothes. Really nice things.
Like a really nice t-shirt.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying? A really nice
Why
t-shirt?
not? You're just gonna need to iron it. You have to iron that t-shirt for it to look really nice.
Actually, I noticed with guys too, like, because my friend did this.
Mm-hmm.
My friend, he told me, he was like, it doesn't matter the clothes you wear as a guy. It really matters the accessories you go with.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if you have, like, nice designer shoes or a nice belt or a watch, that's going to catch more people's eye than the fact that you're wearing a suit from, like, H&M or something like that.
Right.
Because he used to buy it. Like, he used to get, like, go deep with the suits. Because he was, like, connected. We were in D.C., but he was still, like, connected with Wall Street.
Mm-hmm.
Right? With the money. So, he would wear, like, full-on Brooke Brothers suits. Like, he was getting all these designer suits. And years later, he still looks the same, but he just gets stuff from H&M.
Yeah.
Like, it's budget friendly, and people take me more serious because of the Rolex I got on my wrist.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Not saying that everybody needs to go out there and get a Rolex, but it's just a perspective, you know? Sometimes when you rock something nice, a nice belt, nice shoes, maybe that's all you really need.
See, and it also depends on what you're doing it for. Like I said, like what I dress up every day, but I dress up every day for me.
Right. He dresses up every day because he's always on that business mindset. Mm-hmm. So any person he meets, he's always constantly networking. Yes. Yeah. He's always constantly networking. So every time he meets somebody, he's on the go. Right? Mm-hmm. Me personally, I can't have my mind like that.
Right.
I can't. I'm just like, I'm more of the spontaneous thing. If something happens, something happens. But you said you do it for you. Mm-hmm. So that's good because you need that self motivation. You need that self, right? Those are the things that make you happy. So do it. Mm-hmm. Do it. Don't let nobody tell you not to. Uh-oh. What is all this?
That happened?
Are we still live? Let me make sure we're connected.
Put on long lashes for a date. That was the last one?
Yeah, I feel like we lost some people.
No, we're still going.
Yeah, it looks like we're still connected.
Yeah,
Why does it
the
do
most
that
artificial?
sometimes?
I feel like the most artificial thing I do is I do my nails regularly. But even that, like, I can't say I do it for me. So it started out as I was talking to this guy, and he wanted me to get my nails done. So then I started getting my nails done, like, regularly, and now I'm just, like, I'm addicted. I love this.
Yeah, but the whole nail thing, I get it, because it's like you're getting pampered and catered to. Mm-hmm. Like, I've seen it, like, when you do the pedi and they massaging your legs, and when you do your hands, they're massaging you. Yeah. It's almost like...
I like when they crack my toes. Oh, my God, it's amazing. It's a good feeling.
It's almost like your royalty or something, and they're, like, catering to you, kind of. So I kind of get that. That I get. But... You're good on YouTube, but stop these church ads. Oh my God, the religious things are going through again? Man, you can't get me, Fuzz. I know we haven't been disconnected. Good try. So what do you do?
Those really are going to be our ads.
Oh yeah, because we were talking earlier about Mormons and Jehovah's Witness.
Fuzz is trolling.
Yeah, he's trolling.
Oh, he's got the glasses on. He's about to wipe our memory.
Here comes Ollie in black.
Why'd you put your shoes on? You're leaving?
Yes. Yes. They're leaving.
Time flies when you're having fun.
We still got, what, 30% on the
half
battery?
hour to go.
Your iPad's weird. Your iPad's weird. So you came in, it wasn't charged, it had no juice. Mm-hmm. I think you got it at 70 on the show.
It was just shy of
working
70.
fine.
Yep.
The other day you had a full charge, it got drained so quick.
We were using a different platform though.
Oh, because it was through the web?
I mean, I don't know, but
battery that way?
It could be.
Oh, it's weird.
Yeah, I don't know for sure, but...
Your iPad's weird.
Man, this iPad racks. Rocks. This iPad rocks.
Racks. Racks. You just started new work. Racks. What are you doing?
Turning up the brightness.
No, I'm gonna look back. I'm too pale. Now you made me look even paler.
I feel like we're too far.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Because it's really bright behind us because the sun is like shining through right now, and I felt like there was no light in front of us.
Do we need light in front of us?
Oh no! This light right here on my forehead though, it's bothering me.
You're the photographer.
It's bothering me.
Are you balding while you're getting older? Is your hair starting to thin?
Yes. Do more of a heart shape.
I do notice my hairline is moving higher, and I don't like it.
Is it really?
It is, and it looks weird when I cut my hair. Then when I let it, like when it starts to grow in, like it starts to kind of come down a little bit. But I
and then they cut it back.
Yeah,
right?
and then when I cut my hair, it just right there. Back. Yeah, and I'm like, oh jeez. Get the teeth. Don't get me. Why do you want to erase my memory?
That's it. No more memories.
All my bad memories.
He has like the Men in Black little gadget, and he's wearing the sunglasses so he protects himself, and he's just wiping our memories.
Yeah, it just keeps working.
Not in there.
No. Now you're messing with the camera. Go.
I'm getting hungry myself.
I know, we were talking about good food. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want Spanish food or good Jamaican food.
You know what I had yesterday? I had Little Caesars, and I know, like, I just had pizza on Sunday. Well, I got Little Caesars yesterday, but they have like this new pie where it also has like calzones mixed in.
Oh really? I know they had
amazing. It was so amazing, and I ate so much of it, and I was like, "What's wrong with me?"
Such a fat kid.
But it was good.
But that was good, Little Caesars.
Yeah, it was really good. So much so, I may be ordering it again.
It was funny because there was this one time, it was me and the boys, and we were driving, just driving randomly somewhere, and I was like, yeah, okay, what's your favorite pizza? Mm-hmm. And like my oldest he's like, oh, Little Caesar's the best pizza ever, and I'm like, I almost pulled Chuck over. I was like, best pizza ever? Like, you gotta experience more pizza. Like, that made me feel sad. I was like, I gotta
best
really,
pizza ever.
Really let him like experience.
I feel like Little Caesars and Pizza Hut, they're good, but they're good for like their own category. They're like,
yes,
that's not real pizza.
They're not real pizza.
No.
Like, as far as like fake pizza, what's the best fake pizza?
I like Pizza Hut.
That's when you say like Pizza Hut, Domino's, Little Caesars, stuff like that. But like real pizza would have to be like a spot in the city. I think the best pizza was that spot when you used to live in the Bronx, and it was on the train,
right by my,
get that, and it was
right
like
by
a
my
huge
school.
pie. Oh, the crust was like this fat.
That was good pizza.
So good.
I thought about them the other day. That pizza spot.
Yeah, don't say Two Brothers. That's not good pizza. That's cheap pizza.
It's good for
that's
the price.
Fast pizza.
It's good for the price, and it has a good taste.
But it's not good pizza. It's cheap pizza, fast pizza, but that's like the McDonald's of New York City pizza. Yeah. Y'all tried real Chicago deep dish pizza? One slice and I'm done. Yeah, that was super filling when I went to Chi-Town.
Deep dish pizza. So it's just like the really thick crust?
Yeah, it's the...
But it's like all the way through. Your whole slice is really thick.
Yeah, but then I found out that the place I went to was like kind of like a tourist trap. Mm-hmm. And like that, they don't really make it like that, like in the local spots.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why I hear about the... like, Philly cheesesteak, and there's supposed to be, like, that corner where, like, the two best ones are right there.
Yeah, but that's like a tourist trap.
Yeah, so I've gone to a different one in Philly, and that was
right,
amazing.
and it'll be better, right?
Amazing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, whenever you go somewhere, always talk to the locals. Mm-hmm. Like, I start talking, like, with the Enterprise girl. I'm like, yeah, thanks for the rental, but like, where can I go out there?
Yeah.
Like, hello, the locals. Like, when I went to Nashville, that's like, she had the accent and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I started talking to her, and I was like, hey, what's the place? And she was telling me that, and she was marking on the map. I was like, sweet. Now I know where to go. I got so full so fast. Yeah. No, it's like this. It's like this. The
super thick pie.
Yeah, super thick pie. Like, you're really eating a lot of bread with that. It's like, oh, man. Yeah, but always go somewhere new, talk to the locals, and find the legit spots. Make a memory of it. Could be good or bad.
I'm a little biased, but I think Enterprise people are great.
Okay. Oh, because you helped me out? Oh, yeah, that's right. You hooked me out at the time. That's why it was Enterprise. Because you hooked me up at the rental. Oh, man. I loved it. Yeah, because I went out. It was, I went out for work. And I was supposed to be there Monday. No, it was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It was like a training thing. And it was in Huntsville, Alabama. Mm-hmm. Which, Huntsville was dope, too. Like, I was like, not expecting anything in Huntsville, but it was pretty cool. I liked it. And then it was like 2 hours away from Nashville. So I stayed the weekend. Like, okay. I dipped out of the training. Because Fridays is just a sucky day anyway. So I dipped out early. I drove over. And then I think I flew out Sunday. So I had like the whole weekend to experience Nashville. Okay. That was pretty dope.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Which really sucked on Sunday because it was the weekend before 4th of July. Mm-hmm. So they, Nashville, they actually shut down the streets. And they have like a full-on block party for like 4th of July. Okay. And so I was like, oh, miss this like block party? I think it started that Sunday. And I think it's like a 2-day event too. And I think it was starting that Sunday as I was flying out. So I was like, I should just like delay my flights and everything. But the company was paying for everything. So I was like, let me not. It was hilarious. I was like, damn it, I should stay. It's so much fun. Nashville. You should go.
You've been there more than once though, right? Nashville?
No, it was just
that was just the one time.
Yeah, just the one
Is
time.
that when you went to Santa's place? His like trailer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So what happened was, I flew into Nashville, got the rental that you hooked me up with, went down to Huntsville for the training. So when I flew in that day, I was able to partake in Nashville that day too. Mm-hmm. Then I went to Huntsville. I went out, Thursday for Huntsville, Wednesday, which it was fun. Like I said, it was fun. There was a speakeasy there too. Okay. It looked like it was a Korean laundromat, and then you go downstairs and there's the bar. Yeah. So I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then, so then I went that weekend and talking to the locals. That's where I found out about it. It was like a karaoke bar, but it's like a Santa spot or something. And like it's Santa Claus and everything in there is like about Christmas and stuff. And the guy's like popping up fridge over here in the corner, giving you a PBR, and they're doing karaoke. And it was dope. I sang No Diggity. No diggity, no doubt.
I like the way you working. Let's play it up.
Go ahead.
That girl looks good.
Hey ya. Go ahead.
No diggity, no
doubt. We getting the random. You said that's somebody's language. Go ahead.
Yeah, maybe.
Speak code. Speak random code.
I hear that like that's where our language is going. Like it's just going to continue to. It's going to deteriorate into just like shorthand.
Oh yeah, we do talk a lot like that. Mm-hmm. You guys gonna get demonetized for singing? Is that true? If we do covers on a stream, we get demonetized for that? That's bullshit. That's bullshit because it's like you're doing a cover. It's not even the actual track. You're just. And it's weird that music is like that. Music doesn't have like a fair use as like other content. Like you could take somebody's thing on YouTube and you can clip it up, you could comment on it, you can say whatever you want to say about it.
You were saying the same thing for like
and
movies.
It's fair use, yeah. But then you do that with music and even just somebody singing it and it's just bad.
Demonetized.
Demonetized.
I mean, we haven't monetized anyway, so.
Yeah, that's right. I don't think we don't got enough.
Do
to
your work,
monetize.
YouTube.
maybe we
Please
should.
don't. Please
Maybe
don't
we
do your
should.
worst.
Maybe we should get
Just
people.
talking shit.
Maybe we should get somebody to cover songs, and maybe that's how we start trending.
I know somebody, you know?
Oh, where are the V-Day letters? The V-Day letters. I have mine right here. Lynn, where's yours? Lynn?
I didn't write any.
V-Day letter. I wrote the one I needed to write. Where's yours? It was your idea.
Yeah, I know.
You were supposed to read it on there.
I don't have
Where is it? No?
But again, I'll use the, I had a deaf in the family, and...
Back to the Napster world.
Yeah, I just haven't been feeling so in love.
Fuzz Aldrin said, make the producer sing Pitbull songs. You think he would do that? Sing Pitbull songs?
Oh, man.
Tris,
what are we going to do, like a karaoke night?
Tris said that's where the whole restrictions with music started. Yeah, where's the producer? I don't know, man. I don't know. This is the quality of the show you get. We're winging it. We're winging it.
Maybe we should call him and ask him how his Valentine's was.
Where's the producer? Should be on the shirt with me going like this. As my Bitmoji going like, I don't know. My Bitmoji. Oh, they're right here. For Candy Day. Because it is the 15th. So you go get your discounted candy.
They can get one.
I can get one? You sure? Here, my boys. Take your hearts with you. Take your hearts with you. No, you're not taking that bag. You're going to take one heart each. How about that? You saw that, right? You saw that, right?
It was like, you can keep this. And,
Yeah, you can keep
take
this.
the
It wasn't
bag.
take the bag. Like, that's literally like the cartoon. They cut the cake. They gave me a slice and took the whole cake. Can you smell what the rock is cooking?
Oh, whose is that? I love
You
Pug.
want some? Here.
Love Pug.
Oh, thank you. Gave me the heart.
Chocolate. I had chocolate covered strawberries yesterday.
Did you now?
Yeah. I feel like I'm able to tick off like each one. I even got a balloon.
So you're telling me you can check off on the list all the Valentine things you got?
Yeah,
The cliche Valentine things?
I got all of them.
You got the flowers, you got the balloons, you got streamers.
I didn't get any streamers. How was that?
Doesn't that come
Who
with the
gives out
balloons?
streamers for Valentine's
Doesn't
Day?
that come with the balloons? So your short is what you got.
I don't remember what I put in my short. Did I share a short about baking cupcakes? Because I baked cupcakes.
No, your short. The last short I saw was the honey infused CBD tea and the snow in your parking lot.
That's not what I got.
Oh, no. Your short shows the flowers.
Yes. That was my
So
bouquet.
there you go. You even got placemats?
No, the placemat is from my table. Come
Damn!
on. Come on.
Damn, he laid out the whole set for you.
Bye, boys.
Bye.
See you tomorrow, my boys. Okay.
All right. I'll show you what's going on. We got the flowers, the balloon. Got the little black boxes. That's jewelry. I got a card. I got some
Okay.
chocolate covered
We'll talk.
strawberries.
It's okay. We saw flowers, cards, 2 small boxes.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting for you to eat 2 pieces. No, you ate my hearts!
Yeah, shits are good.
Oh, you just... Those are my favorites.
Oh.
You just... I'm disowning you right now.
We have good taste.
No, you're on a timeout now. Literally. 30 seconds. Is this thing working? You got 30 seconds. You're on a timeout. How dare you eat the candies I like?
It's really good, too.
Look, my boys even gave me, as they left, they gave me their little hearts.
Yeah.
Because they know those are the ones I like. And you ate it. You evil person. Yeah, right? Right? Thank you, Trish. Thank you. Damn, Ray, she took your heart like that. Not only she took it, she went like that. This is what I do to your heart. Like a dance battle. You ever seen those dance battles?
I'm glad I checked. I'm not gonna like that.
The kids like these because they're
like
like
this one.
flavored. You ever seen the old school dance battles? It's like ding, ding, ding. And then it was like come up and they like take your beating heart and then he bites it. That's what you did. You
I've
did the
never
old
seen
dance
that
move.
move, but I can definitely see it.
The old dance move is like yo, and then he takes the guy's heart.
He pumps it. It's still,
and then everybody's like yo. That used to be a
dance battles.
Yeah, that was a sketch. Who did that? Keenan and Peele, I think, did that. So they're doing like a dance thing, and they're like everybody's just going oh. But they were fighting against each other because they were both like hype guys. Like they weren't even dancing; they were like hype guys. Like the guys just making noises in the crowd. And so before you know it, like they're both making noises, and then they're like fighting each other. And then at the I forgot how it ends. It will end some weird way.
Are you gonna read it?
No, I'm disappointed that you didn't write yours.
I'm disappointed in me too.
Yeah, you should be.
I am.
You
I really am.
You let the show down.
Last night, I was like, man, how'd I do this? Like, I'm supposed to show something tomorrow. I have nothing.
Yeah.
And then this morning, while I was working out, I was like working out extra hard because I was like, you fucked up.
What was in the boxes, Lynn? What was in the boxes? They want to know. They want to know, Lynn.
I got a really, really nice jewelry set. So I have like the matching earrings, necklace, and a ring.
It sounded like what was that song? Like for some reason I had that Grease song in my head. Like let us know. What's in the boxes?
And
nice jewelry set. And what else?
And chocolate covered strawberries.
Oh shit. Bro, that's it. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. You can't compete. That's it. It's done. Got one OD. Now what happens when does it get to a point? When does it get to a point where it's just too corny? Like Valentine's Day, like you allow it. You're like, I allow it. The corniness, I allow it. Like when does it get too much?
It hasn't happened yet.
She's like, I'll let you know.
Happened yet.
She's like, I'll let you know. I'll let you know when it's been too corny. I could see me personally. I don't think I could ever do something like that. But that just means I gotta find somebody who's like just simple in the sense that they don't need all that. It's like I don't need all that. Well, she say, see, but you can't go by what women say. She'll say that, but she really wants all that.
I mean,
like you don't want it, but you like it.
Right.
Like you like to feel appreciated,
right,
and wanted and needed and all that.
So coming from someone who didn't need this before, and also been that had never experienced anything like this before.
Okay.
So, like experiencing, like
exactly, it's not about needing. It's just it feels good.
It does. It feels really good.
I get it. Like you don't need it. Like you're not expecting it. Like if next year you don't get it, you're like, okay, whatever. But when it happens, you're like, aw, right? Is that what you said? Like, aw. Look, she's all blushing. Look, she's blushing. Look, she's blushing.
So I'm actually thinking, like, you're saying, like, oh, if you don't get it next year, I'm like, if I don't get it next year, it's because you're not in the picture.
Somebody's in page 13.
My thing is, like, if this is how you started things, you have to continue like this. Otherwise, it feels like the effort's gone.
But you also got to be reasonable.
Why?
You got to know
Reasonable
that there's resources that comes behind this stuff. Like if somebody does it, you got to kind of understand you can't get that all the time.
That's true. But once you become like accustomed to a certain lifestyle, like there's no going back.
Fellas, this is how they win in court. This is how they get the child support, because they're like, yo, they're accustomed to a certain lifestyle, and it's the same terminologies that I'm hearing. Fellas, be safe out there. It's rough. There's no going back. Prenup. Nope. There's ways around that too. Don't you understand? It doesn't hold up anymore. They say I signed that. They say I signed it under distress. He wouldn't marry me until I signed it. He forced me.
Well, that's all I gotta do. I just gotta drag it out.
Yeah,
like, I don't want to sign. I don't want to sign. Just sign at the last minute.
He forced me to sign it.
Oh,
No, you just gotta cry in court, and any judge, oh, whatever you want. If she's crying, it must be justice. If she's crying, it's justice.
I feel like I'm always really late to these situations. So like I'm already in my 30s. So like I'm already in my 30s, right? So if I was gonna get divorced, I should have done that when I was like 24 or 25.
If you married
And then
like your high school
cried,
sweetheart,
and then cried in court and like made off a lot of money. I feel like if I
Yeah.
do that like later now, like it's already become like the trend. So like the judge will like see right through it. Like, nope, you ain't getting shit.
no, and now you're at the age where you gotta marry somebody older, and he's just gonna croak. And you get the money anyway. That's what you need. That's what you need to be. Like, stop dating dudes your age and start stepping it up. Like 50 and up right now. 50, like, yeah, 50's not bad. He's only like what, 20 years older than you. That's good. And then maybe he go running and then you get all the money. But then you got to deal with his kids. Like, he has a daughter that's like your age.
I mean, if he has a daughter my age, we'd be friends.
You think
We'd
so?
be friends, yeah.
Okay. Make it work. She's like, making it work. I'm making sure I'm getting in that will. I'm making sure I'm getting
There's
in
gonna
that
be
will.
no ill will. Like, the family's gonna be like, oh, she deserved it.
No, there's no ill will, just will. That's it. Just a will that she's in. Take him on a cruise. Yo. Let me take a breather. Because my ex was terrified of cruises. Mm-hmm. Because I always told her that if we go on a cruise, there's no likelihood that you might come back. That's just saying. I'm just saying it's open to interpretation. But I'm just saying if we go on a cruise, it's not a good thing.
You're not coming back.
Yeah, you're not coming back.
That's
Especially if like the week before. Papers came in for an insurance policy.
Happens all the time.
Yeah, exactly. International waters, few little drinks. You start hearing dun 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 dun. Just saying. Just saying. International waters. That's all I'm saying. I'm not. Look, Google. I apologize. I'm not telling anybody to do that. I'm just saying it happens. Right?
Yeah.
I'm not condoning
That's what we're gonna
violence.
like trend for.
I'm just saying violent things happen. International waters. Mm-hmm. So yeah, so he's like, take him on a cruise. But make sure you got the will or a life insurance policy or something.
Yeah, you gotta do the pre-work.
You gotta do all the pre-work.
Have to make sure your ducks are in a row.
Where's the disclaimer? Yeah, I gotta put it. We gotta have tons of disclaimers. No financial advice, no life advice. It's like what was it? Like the Jackass commercials. Like they used to put the disclaimer and it was Beavis and Butthead, Jackass, and South Park, where they put
Beavis
all these.
and Butthead used to have a disclaimer.
Yeah.
Didn't another Jackass movie just come out?
Yeah. You know how I know? Because I was watching Royal Rumble with the kids, and what's his name from Jackass came out, and he fought in the Royal Rumble. Johnny Knoxville. He came out, and he was like somewhere in the 20s or something. He was fighting, and he was flipping, throwing people around and everything.
Has to do with like the dark curly hair?
Yeah.
Okay.
The main one.
Okay.
Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming because...
he was in a couple of movies. Like, he was the only one that like kind of broke out of that group.
Okay.
And then to promote the new movie, he was fighting. And it was crazy. Then Bad Bunny came out. Bad Bunny was fighting too. I was like, oh my god, this is the craziest Royal Rumble ever.
Yo, I have friends who were trying to go to a Bad Bunny concert, and when they first looked at it, tickets
are crazy expensive, and I don't even know why you want to go to a Bad Bunny concert. Because I went through his list of music right after Royal Rumble, and I was like, I would rather go see J Balvin. he has better tracks. I'm like, I don't really like Bad Bunny's music.
They were like, when they were looking at it at the time, it was like maybe $400 or $500 for like
God.
bad tickets
In nosebleed section.
Yeah, and like now those same tickets are like over $1,000. They're like pushing $2,000.
That's crazy.
What?
Because I'm like,
even when they were at like 400, like I looked at it and I was like, look, 2 tickets, that's $800.
Mm-hmm.
That's like round trip flight and the hotel to like Miami. So like it's always about like what your priorities are. Do I want to see a concert where I'm sitting here for 2 hours enjoying myself and then it's done? Or do I want to spend the weekend in Miami? Like what kind of memories am I trying to make?
Bad Bunny in my AirPods. That's it.
May run into him in the club. Hey.
See, but no. Hold up. Because if you say that perspective, then you can go camping with me. Because I'm looking at your perspective. You want to spend so much money in Miami, or do you want to save the money and we could go to like the beaches in Delaware or Maryland or something?
I don't want to go there.
Go get see, it's the same thing. It's like your perspective.
That's a shadowy place. We don't go there.
That's the bad neighborhood.
Oh my God, there's a running joke in my house. So my youngest, he really enjoyed when we went down to South Carolina. But like the hotel we stayed in South Carolina was not what we paid for. Like, there were roaches in this hotel.
Yeah, I wasn't really impressed.
It was not good.
No offense to South Carolina, but I wasn't really impressed. Like Myrtle Beach.
Mm-hmm. That's where we stayed, Myrtle Beach.
Like Myrtle Beach is the thing that everybody's like, oh, it's beautiful, go. But when I went, and just the way some people were talking about it, like people were like, I'm gonna move there, and I went, and I was like, I never want to come back here.
I feel like the kind of people who go to Myrtle Beach are not the same kind of people who go to Miami for a weekend. Like, you guys don't go to the Caribbean.
You did that. You went to Myrtle Beach and went to Miami.
Yes, and now I learned that Myrtle Beach is not where it's at. Like, I just not like, where I
to me
go.
the vibe at Myrtle Beach felt like it was very touristy. Mm-hmm. Like it felt to me like I was going to Disney World of beaches, and I was like, I kind of don't want this vibe. Like, I like going to low-key spots. Yeah. Right? Like, and I don't want to be gouged everywhere I go either. Right? Because if I'm going to get that, then I'd rather go to Miami where I'm getting gouged. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Like, there's a quality of, like, I know like, if I go to Miami, I'm getting gouged. I know I'm getting gouged, but I'm getting quality for that. Mm-hmm. Whereas it was like, I'm getting gouged in Myrtle Beach, and there's no quality to it. You get what I'm saying? That's why I was like, no, thank you.
Oh, that place was rough.
It was rough.
It was rough.
And I was...
And, like, I chose the hotel
It's beautiful. Don't get me wrong, it's beautiful. And I'm not going to say I'm never going to go there in my lifetime again, but there's so many other places I would like to go. Yeah. And actually, I had more fun going further down, like driving out of Myrtle Beach and going, I think it was Charleston, South Carolina. And it was like beautiful city. It's like made me feel like New Orleans, and I would go there in a heartbeat. Yeah. But in Myrtle Beach, I'm not in a rush for that.
It was a lot of hype, and there's something grand about it. Yeah.
But I do drive. I like driving along like the East Coast beaches, like going down from Delaware down to Maryland, and even going to Virginia Beach. I know it's a hell of a drive, a couple of hours, but you know it's fun.
The hotel we stayed at had a water park. So that's the reason why we were like.
So they got you with the water park. What was it dope when you got there?
We had a great time.
Was it weak?
No, we had a great time. It just wasn't maintained well. So like I was just like, oh man, we're gonna have to shower 3 times.
So what you're telling me was like a Tinder date. Like the photos look nice, but there was no content.
Yeah, no.
The content
that happened to me in Miami
lacking.
too. That happened in Miami too. I like booked someplace. My girlfriend and I went down there, and we got there, and we were like, "This is not the hotel we're staying in." Like it's not. The photos lied. Okay,
see, but you don't have to do that now because you have your friend who bought a house down there.
This is true.
So every time you go, you just rock with her.
Yeah.
I hate you. I need some sun. Drive Highway 101. Where's that one at? Highway 101. I'll do that. Shoot, let me look it up. I'll look at the map right now. Oh, I'm planning this summer. I want to drive to the Outer Banks.
Where is that?
The Outer Banks is in the Carolinas. Okay. And it's like a little strip. So like 95, the main strip, right? Mm-hmm. But then there's like a little strip. So there's like water and there's like a little strip and there's like a highway. and it's like beaches and like, you know, great waves and all that. It's like where the surfers go, and the kids like they want to learn how to surf, so I want to go there.
Okay.
That's what I'm looking forward to. So you're like, oh, the islands. I'm like, no, there's so much here in the States. There's so much here in the States.
It's just not the same. It's just not the same. You know what? I do want to start seeing more of the U.S. because, like, just seeing online, like, there are so many gorgeous places in the U.S. that I didn't even think that we had, like, that kind of terrain, you know?
But don't get me wrong. Like, the islands and the Caribbean is just magical. Like, there's a sense in the, like, magic that you really can't get anywhere. Like, I understand why. Like, I knock you for it, but I understand it. Like, I understand Puerto Rico. I understand, you know, DR, you know, St. Thomas, all those places. I get it. Because when I went there, it was amazing. But you should also be open to a lot of great cities in here in America. America's great.
There's like a lot of places. There's a lot
America's
of places
great when it wants to be.
Crap,
what are you doing?
Stuff. I'm breaking stuff.
We're shaking. Earthquake.
There's a lot of places I want to start going to within the U.S. because I want to like show my kids more of the world.
Yes.
And I feel like I usually take them to places like, oh, let's go down to South Carolina or let's go down to Florida. But I don't know. I just like I enjoy the beach, but I want to show them that it's okay to explore other terrains. Like let's go, you know, climbing. I don't know about climbing. But let's go hiking in this state that we usually fly over.
There's like there's so many activities to do like all over. Like
it spans the West Coast 101.
Like there's lakes. And there's beaches along lakes. There's great lake parties, right? And there's places like that you could drive.
That was a great lake party.
Lake parties are dope. Because there's no waves. So you could be out in a boat out there. People are jumping in the water. You never been to a nice lake party?
No.
Oh, it's so awesome. When people bring their boats around, music's playing. Oh, it's so much fun. So much fun. But those are the things like you got to be open to. Not just, you know, in the sun and the beach somewhere. Which I get it. Don't get me wrong. I love that. I could do that all day. But there's other things too. Spans the whole West Coast. I also want to do Route 66 because that starts around the DC area and that's supposed to go all across the U.S. So, and I think there's also a road.
Route 66 reminds me of Cars.
Cars, yeah. Which honestly, that would probably be the way I would convince my kids to do it so they could do it with me. Like, hey, look, it's tubing in a lazy river. Yeah, see, Fuzz knows. And he's in Crooklyn. How come he knows that more than you? Come on, we in the country. He's making us look bad.
But a lazy river is not in a river. You're thinking like whitewater rafting tubing.
No, but you could go tubing in a lake.
Yeah, but you could also go tubing in a lazy river at like a park. Actually, the hotel we stayed at that had like the whole like water park, it had a lazy river.
I can't with you right now. She's gonna be like, I'm on a cruise and there's a lazy river.
There you go.
This counts.
I required a taste
for
finer things in life. I want to be in a hot tub on like a speedboat in the ocean.
So you tell me you wouldn't want to go like there's a road I believe that goes from Seattle that goes all the way down California. Then down into Mexico, and then I think it keeps even going like all through Latin America. You wouldn't want to just drive that road?
Why?
And see all that?
Why?
Because it's accessible. It's something you could do. It's an adventure. It's like that's what our like ancestors would do. Get in the caravan and just go driving somewhere. I know they were doing it for like survival, but like we could tap into that.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. I really don't enjoy...
Oh, that's Route 101. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, go all the way down that road. I would love to do that.
I don't really enjoy, like, car rides.
It's not the ride. It's the destination. You get it? That's what the saying is about. Yes, the car ride sucks. But it's the memory of it. It's the destination. It's going through the whole thing, the whole experience of it.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
Okay. I got a bruise. Damn, you bruising me.
You got beat for Valentine's Day?
Call 911. She's bruising me. Probably fighting with my boys.
That was definitely like yesterday.
I was fighting with my boys.
It's got that color to it.
Like
it's not
healing.
yet black or blue. It's just
healing.
like
It's
fresh.
Recent. It's recent. I'm bruising. Yeah, I would. That would be kind of cool. Now, I'm not prioritizing saying that that's more better than going to the beach. I'm not saying, I'm just saying that's something like, just like seeing the world and seeing all these different places. That's like something I would like to do. It's on the bucket list. Drive down that road. It's better than
Send me
some
pictures.
other.
Send me some postcards.
It's better. Oh, we got 10%. 10% is another 10 minutes.
Oh, my battery over here is that. Oh, it's already after 2. I gotta go.
Yeah, we were late though. Let's give the people what they want. Skyline Trail Loop in Mount Rainier National Park. Oh, that sounds dope too.
That sounds fun.
Would you do that?
Yeah.
Like, would you go? Like, have you ever seen the Grand Canyon?
I have not.
So, like, if you go to Vegas, would you make the effort to go out to see the Grand Canyon? I think it's like a 6-hour drive from Vegas.
It's a long drive.
But it's dope.
It's a long
Fucking
drive.
Grand Canyon.
I mean, can't I do something else?
Do you know people actually go down?
Canyon?
People actually go down the canyon, right? They hike down. I would want to ride the donkey though. That's kind of cool. I rode the burro. And then when you get to the bottom, they go. Was it whitewater rafting on the Colorado River down there? Mm-hmm. That's like in the butt crack of the canyon. They ride that.
Yeah, I wouldn't do all that.
No,
That's
but
like
you're
a
the
bit much.
hiking type.
That's a bit much.
You're the hiking type.
Yeah, but the Grand Canyon, you know how many people die there every year?
Yeah. Oh, and I see why. Because I was
the
looking.
wind blows.
I was just looking over
like,
the edge. Like I was looking over the edge. There's no railing. There's nothing.
Oh
and
my god!
It's all dirt too. You know how like dirt gives up under your feet.
Yeah.
Some ledge could just erode it away. Erosion. Like die to erosion.
The river's drying up.
The river's driving. Yeah. What was that? Global warming? Is it global warming?
You know what I did notice when I was down in Miami was a lot of coral was on the sand. Just like broken pieces from the reef that have been washed up. It's definitely increased.
With the waves?
Yeah.
That's because of the
But
moon?
I don't know if it's because like it's winter time, like off season, there's not enough tourists to be picking them up.
Fuzz knows this, but the moon is coming towards us. Because it's like a super construct.
That's why Fuzz knows it, right?
Yeah, Fuzz knows it. Fuzz Aldrin, he's going to try to save the planet. He's saving us from the moon. But yeah, it's causing the waves and all the crazy alignments. I don't really believe in any of that. You know why? Because the Obamas just built their like Malibu home like right on the beach, even though they warned them like, oh, the walls or whatever, but they're still, it's like multi-million-dollar mansion that they're building right on the water. And so if Obama's doing this, I don't believe none of that shit. The moon is moving away. No, I thought it was coming like collision course towards us.
That's Don't Look Up.
Remember when the Brady Bunch entered the Grand Canyon? I do not remember that. I don't remember that. 4 centimeters. Oh, really? For real, Trust? 4 centimeters a year, the moon is moving away from us. So does that mean at some point it's going to break our gravity and just go flying away? And the moon's like, come on!
What? We just wouldn't have a moon?
We just lost the moon?
What? No, because the moon's responsible for like our tides and stuff.
It is. A lot of stuff. They even say the moon affects our emotions. So imagine just that gone.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It'd be insane.
Yeah, I don't even want to think about all the craziness that's going to happen. Yeah, just it's like at some point, because we're going like this, right? And the moon is slowly going away, it just poof, slingshot away. It like lost, slingshot out. Yeah, it would just lose the sun's gravity. Well, how's it even moving away from the sun's gravity?
The sun is we're moving around the sun. The moon is moving around us.
Yes, because of no, but the sun's gravity is still pulling us in.
Right. So what does that have to do with the moon going around us?
That is true. When does the sun's gravity keep the moon from going away?
Unless the sun is pulling it
away
from us.
Also, it's actually going to go into the sun?
Oh, shit. And that's what's going to cause, like, that really crazy, like, flash. It's going to knock out electricity.
Welcome to Jacked Up Science class. I don't know. We're just talking to talk. Yeah, Trish said slingshot out. I'm thinking that's what's going to happen. Like the moon's just gonna be like, I'm out. And then we're like, that would be crazy because what if it's like nighttime and then all of a sudden it just becomes day?
Why would it all of a sudden become day?
Because it just pull you. What are you talking about?
I lost my water. Oh, I had some.
Wait, no, that wouldn't be that. That's the sun. No, the moon, the waves would just start going up or something. Like you're in the ocean, it would just go.
I'm just thinking about talking to the moon. And hopes you're on the other side.
I don't know what you're saying, but
You're
gonna get us a copyright strike.
Or am I a fool?
It's the rotation. It accelerates as it goes around the Earth, making each orbit a little longer. Yeah, but which way would it go? Like, if it actually decides to, is it gonna like slingshot towards the sun? Is the sun that's pulling it away from us? That would make sense. Because we're rotating around the sun, and like you said, the moon is rotating around us. Is it that the sun's gravity is finally pulling in? Like it's being stronger than our gravity? And that's why it's slipping away?
Maybe.
Trippy. Now you gotta watch Moonfall.
Right? Or not.
But that movie was more of like, it was coming towards us.
The moon.
Like it was actually in a collision course to the planet.
Did you take my water?
No, this is my water.
Okay.
Right? No, I don't have 2 waters over here. How do you lose a bottle of water?
I have no clue. It was there. Goodness. No, it's not. That's all I know.
Oh my goodness. We're going to have to. That's how we should end the show. She so lost it. She doesn't even know what her water is.
Who took my water?
So, we know what we're going to talk about for Thursday. We're doing a little prep work, right?
Yeah.
So, if this show was a show of love, we're going to do the opposite of love, which would be hate. But I was like, that's such a strong word. I don't like hate.
We're going with Fuzz's
strongly
idea.
dislike. Strongly dislike show. No, we can't do a dislike show.
The sting of regret.
The sting of regret.
It'll be the sting of regrets. Ouch.
You ready to know what you're going to talk about?
Nope.
Here we go. We got to figure it out.
I try to live life without regrets, you know? I try to just accept what has happened as
cliche,
what needed to happen.
We do have regrets. We all have regrets.
You know?
It happens.
It's what needed to happen. And I appreciate the outcomes, you know?
Oh, Fuzz, you still got time. He's like, I regret not becoming a lawyer or a doctor. You still got time.
That's true.
Why do you regret that, though? Is it because of the money? Because there's other ways to make money. Yeah, but do you regret being a doctor or a lawyer because of the practice of it? Helping people? Or is it just the money? Because there's still ways to make money.
Yeah, and there's still ways of helping people.
Yeah.
That's if you can get to the root of it. Hoochies and Loochies.
That's you. That's all you.
What?
That's all you. I'm gonna let you in. I was told I'm too white recently.
I don't understand.
Because I told somebody recently, I was like, look, your negative energy is really killing my vibe right now. Mm-hmm. And I was told I'm too white. I'm not authentic. It is what it is. I'm a knockoff.
Whatever. You're you.
Yeah, it is who I am.
It's crazy because, like, being in, like, a small town when I was younger, I was almost like the outcast because of the color of my skin. I was just, like, the weird one. But then I went to a school that had more colored people, and it was like, no, Lynn, you're
Well, there
You're
was
an Oreo.
well, growing up where we grew up, there was a lot more white people.
Mm-hmm.
I do agree. But your best friend is like almost the same color as you.
It's true, but she also grew up around the same people.
That's why you guys are best friends. Doctor got the life of a pimp. So you know what? Just be a pimp. Just get to the ending of it.
You can be a pimp without having to have someone else's life in your hands.
Yeah.
Because you also have to think about, like, the kind of things that doctors go through that we don't have to deal with.
Right.
Like, could you imagine having to tell a family, like, I'm sorry, we did everything we could do? What?
That's hard, but also looking at somebody
What?
like, hey, you got 6 months to live, you're gonna die.
Holy shit.
Like, I don't know if I have that in me to be able to say that.
To break those
but I get what he's saying. I'm saying, you know, doctors got the money. They're the most paid profession out there. And I get that. But there's other ways to make money. You know? Let's get your money to work for you. Crypto right now is big.
You can just dress in suits and pretend you're a doctor.
That's fake it till you make it, too. And that's a real pimp right there.
Hey!
You dress up in suits, you get a couple of, you know, shorties, and you have them giving you money. Plastic surgeons make more money. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They crazy. They crazy with the money they make. So, I'm going to forewarn you guys. We have like 2% on this battery. Should we close the show? Or we're just going to keep talking until it goes out again? And that's the end. That's the end of the show.
Well, if we get cut off before we close out, that's what's going on.
All right. But yeah, no, we just got to find ways. You just got to be creative with your money.
Mm-hmm.
Like make the right investments. And hopefully it pays off. That's what I did.
Talk until it dies.
Hey, talk until it dies. We'll do that. It's not financial advice. It's what I did. Are you in crypto?
I am in crypto. I don't follow it though. I look at it as like money spent. So I'm not currently investing in crypto. Like I'm not adding to what I have.
Yep.
But I'm just holding what I have.
What about like traditional stocks?
I do have some investments actually. yes, I do. But I don't have anything where I'm like being paid like dividends or anything.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like dividend
Right.
stocks, or even in crypto, there's staking tokens that you can make a certain percentage, and that's where you let your money work for you.
Mm-hmm.
And get that passive income.
I don't have any of that. I don't have like any kind of like financial.
Because what they say, like most rich
grip on
people,
things.
they say like most rich people have like 7 or 8 sources of income.
Mm-hmm.
So like once this show starts to take off, that's like we got to start thinking about that.
Yeah.
Merchandise. Other things. I don't know, other things. But
Affiliate marketing.
Yeah. But like I was saying earlier, you guys all got a voice. You have a story to tell. So if you're really looking for, how to tap into a different like financial source, get on YouTube. Tell your story. I'll watch it. Let me know.
Right?
Fuzz, look, Fuzz, you rolled with us. You start your channel, we'll roll with you.
Yeah.
We'll watch you. We'll give you some views. You got to start somewhere. Tell your story. But yeah, being a doctor is rough. I agree.
Yeah.
It's
it definitely has like an allure, but there's a scary side to it too.
Well, they call it bedside manner.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got to learn that. And they're like, oh, these doctors don't have bedside manner. But it's like, look, sometimes they have to be disconnected.
Or like when you're calling shots and your patient dies on your table.
Fuzz is trolling right now. He said, "I'm scared to start my channel. I'm corny." then tap into it. Listen, corny on YouTube pays well. That's how they do. And that, bro, million followers right off the bat. Go ahead, be corny. That's you. Look, just be genuine. Just be genuine. Just be yourself. And don't. I think if you're authentic with whatever your message is going to be, you'll make it.
Yeah.
I believe that. So yeah, just start. You got to start somewhere. Look, the first videos are going to be the worst. Like I don't ever want to watch these videos. Like
do you go back through and watch videos?
Sometimes I do. Just so I can, like, you got to self-critique yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just so we know where we can fix. Like, I think this show, we kind of had less, where lost train of thought, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
dead air or whatever. Like I think we're getting kind of better at that. This kind of helped.
Yeah, that does help.
Right? Just having, like you said, having the topics and we talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that helps. And I think the more we get people on board with comments and the advice show, people calling in, I think it's going to drive itself. I think it's something. I hope so. I'm optimistic. What do you think?
I think... What do I think about what? What are you asking me right now?
Fuzz and his channel. We're trying to get him started. She's like, these edibles are kicking in. The hearts are dancing in the back.
No, they're not. What do my eyes look like? I guess I could use some drops, you know?
Actually, the edible I took, I don't really feel it. I mean, it's there, of course. I'm there. But it's not like I'm deep into it. Like,
Okay.
I feel like my whole day I was really in a good, positive vibe.
That's awesome.
Oh, we never read Fuzz's email.
Yo, we got fan mail.
We got
What?
love from Fuzz.
What?
And now the camera's going to die. Maybe we'll leave it on the next show because I got to kind of find it. I got to find it.
We received a really heartfelt email, and it
Yes.
it stayed
and it
with
touched,
us, you know?
And it motivated us for the whole weekend. And that's the kind of things that we need to really keep us moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
So, that was your comment. You want to read it?
Sure, I'll read mine. Mine?
No, not
Here's
your
what am I
comment.
reading?
Read the whole thing. Read the whole thing. Yeah, I'll close out of this. Go ahead. Read the whole thing. Because it's still small. Even on my phone.
All right. Says...
If it cuts off, we'll just go over it again. We'll say thank you again on Thursday. Just remind us. Because we were like, we gotta do it on the air. We gotta thank you on the air because it does really mean a lot to us. So go ahead, read it.
Says, hey, Lynn and Ray. I'm reading what I want to read. That's not what it says.
Just don't read his real name. Just don't read his real name.
Hi, Ray and Lynn. Hi, Ray and Lynn. This is your buddy from Crooklyn. I'm known for phrases like, you're Gucci.
Yeah.
And
We're going to put that on
Buffy
a
the
t-shirt.
Vampire Slayer.
Just for you, Fuzz.
I'm rating you for the Valentine's Day writing challenge on your channel. I would like to say thanks for live streaming positivity and the Good Vibes show.
I wrote mine too, Fuzz. She's slacker. Thank you, Fuzz, for doing it, though.
It's fresh air, a change of pace, because I like watching politically charged and violent New York City crime videos on YouTube. My brain is filled with violence, poverty, corruption. So the reason why he subscribed to our channel is because I feel like everything you do on the show is done with love.
Hey, that's today's topic.
Yeah. People are more isolated, and your show provides people a place to chat with real people. You're doing God's work on earth. As Americans, we live in a blessed life.
We do.
The world caters to Americans to succeed. I'm grateful to have the pleasure to watch and comment on your live show. Keep on trucking and don't stop live streaming.
Thanks, Fuzz. That means a lot. That really does.
Yeah.
And like I said, we do this show for you guys. Like, the more you guys watch, the more we are motivated to come on the air. There are times, we have lives, and there are times where things are going behind the scenes that you may not know about. And, we may not, I know Thursday I wasn't really feeling the show. But then once I came on here and you guys started commenting, I was turned up. I was like, let's go. Let's go. Because we are doing something here. I do feel like we're on a movement. Mm-hmm. And so even when we want to quit, we can't. Yeah. We started something.
And it felt really good to hear that
we started the fire.
we're making the impact that we set out to make.
Yeah.
We want to connect with people, and we want to, share that positivity and share that higher vibration. So it's kind of cool seeing that we have done that, exactly that.
Yes. And Trist, I know you asked, what's the email? I believe it's our channel name at gmail.com.
At Gmail. And it's also in our About Me page. It's on there.
Yeah. My channel would be a hardcore challenge channel. Imagine competitions start at a Twilight Zone pinwheel. I don't know what that is. But that sounds dope.
Like
and then you just pick one, and that would be the challenge? Mm-hmm. Then do it. Listen, you got two of them. Give back my phone.
Yeah, I got multiple phones.
Look, you got what to start with right here.
I had 8 cameras just now. I got 4. You got 4.
Yeah, exactly. I think he has a Samsung because he was saying about the cameras. Look at this thing. Look at how many cameras on there. Yo, the production value on this. Go back and look at the movies and TV shows in the 80s. They didn't even have this many cameras. Just stare until you tap out. That would be funny. Like a staring contest. We should do that one day. Did you ever do a staring contest and then you just make faces? Actually, no. I think you did and you won.
No.
Yeah, when we were little. We would do one and you did like this. like staring at me with this like puffed up cheeks, and I couldn't hold it in.
I may have done it unintentionally. That was just like the face I needed to make in order to keep my eyes open.
No, there was like when you were
my
little,
eyes start to burn, so I like go like this and like this.
I swear,
like,
you were
oh
so
my
funny when you
God.
were little. I remember there was like this one time we watched, what was it? American Tales, 5-0.
5 Goes West.
5 Goes West,
Mm-hmm.
and you just kept doing the how do you do? Yeah.
That still comes out every now and then.
How do you do? But as a little kid, do one until power runs out. A staring contest? Well, you can't do it with them. They could blank all. You don't even know. Actually, you could do it with them and then pause. And then we could just walk away. Like, take a screenshot. We walk away and they think like they're winning, but we're winning. Oh, that's hilarious.
Are you looking for like ways to cheat the system? How to win at
Staring
contests?
Take eye drops prior to the stare. No, I'm actually just going through my text messages. Rude, but it just caught my eye. Actually, when I do get high, I feel like I'm just staring. I think that's why your eyes go red, because you're kind of like straining your eyes. So that's why your eyes get red.
No
you're
way.
Just staring. Yeah.
No way.
I think that's what it is. Like, you don't blink as much when you're on edibles.
I mean, your eyes get real low. You know.
No, I feel like my eyes are just like more open.
Really?
I'm putting more effort to like see and stuff like that. So that's why I get pink eyes. I think that's my theory. What's your theory why your eyes get all red when you're high?
I haven't really thought about it. I don't have a theory. Why do your eyes turn red when you're smoking?
Not when you're smoking, because it happens when you're on edibles too.
Ah, it's true.
Like if you're on a strong edible, yeah, it's happening.
No. Now we have to Google it. Why do your eyes
I'm
turn
gonna go
red?
with my theory. I think my theory is legit.
Why do your eyes turn red when you consume cannabis?
According to McGill University.
Shh, you're gonna get
No,
us
she
caught
can
up.
talk. She can talk. She's not copyrighted.
Are you sure?
Yeah, turn her up so they can hear. Do that again. Do the whole thing again. Rewind. Take it out. Edit and post.
Why do your eyes turn red when you consume cannabis?
According to McGill University, this increases the blood flow to these areas and causes an overall decrease in blood pressure. The increased blood flow to your eyeball causes the red appearance, and the lowered blood pressure causes the dizziness.
The higher blood pressure causes the redness.
Low, it's an increased blood flow to your eyeballs,
Okay.
but it's a lowered pressure.
Oh.
Wouldn't that be good for like glaucoma? Not glaucoma, cataracts? Because that's about the pressure in your eye.
I think so. I think they have people smoking.
To relieve the
More
pressure?
reasons to have people smoking. Everybody should be smoking. I actually don't really like smoking though.
I mean, I smoke because of my irritable bowel disorder. It's like
Oh, like
my
'cause
IBD.
The edibles that give you a gut punch when you take them.
Yeah, it just helps like
It's
calm
not good
things
for
down.
it's not good for your liver.
Yeah, but it helps calm
Edibles.
things down.
It's like alcohol. It's not good. But I don't know. I like the feeling when I'm on edibles better than when I'm just smoking. Like, every time I smoke, I just feel tired.
Man, you're not smoking the right stuff.
I said I'm smoking your stuff. What are you
What?
talking
You
about?
feel tired?
Yeah, I'm just like, now I want to take a nap.
What? Are you smoking too much? I don't
Wouldn't that
understand.
be good for erectile dysfunction? Yes. That's all I'm just going to say.
But it's like lowered blood pressure.
No, because it says there's a rush of blood in certain places.
Yes. Oh, so, well, hopefully for